What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim Sports Talk. And today we have another play-by-play, and it is the New York Giants hosting the Cincinnati Bengals, a 2-3 football team and a 1-4 football team, desperately needing some victories here in Week 6. Bengals now 1-4. Brutal start to the season. They're known for having horrible starts to the season. That's just what they do. They love to have horrible starts. Meanwhile, the Giants probably right where they expected to be. About 2-3. They upset the They upset the Seahawks last week. Absolutely shocking if you were watching that one. The Seahawks, who seem to have a pretty solid team, absolutely fell apart against this Giants team. Dallas got exposed. Thoughts on the game earlier? Which one? But no, I'm just kidding. We'll talk more as we go. All right, let me get the Giants depth chart up. Also, I want to do Giants depth chart. Doing too much at once. You know me. Bengals depth chart. Bang. Bang. All right, so we've seen both of these teams already this season playing against our Washington Commanders. So this is two teams that we're familiar with. Let's go start a poll. Who do you got? Who do you got? Do you have the Bengals or do you have the Giants? Start a poll. This is an interesting game. Very interesting game. The matchup predictor is giving a 61% chance for the Bengals to win, and I think I'm going to agree with that. The Bengals, they had a super hard-fought battle last week. They've been in some offensive absolute shootouts, but they have yet to be able to really put it together to actually win a lot of these games. That's the big issue, right? They put up 33 against us. They put up 38 against Baltimore. This offense can get moving big time. I'm going to go ahead and let me do that. Boom. Got it. Anyway, here we go. What up, Austin? How are you? What up, Daniel? What up, God King? Yeah, Dallas did get exposed. They got absolutely manhandled by the Lions. Holy smokes. I don't even know, 47-9. It's absurd. David Montgomery, 2 touchdowns, 184 yards on the ground. Jared Goff, 315 yards and 3 touchdowns. Hendon Hooker made an appearance at one point. Jeez. Wow. I wish Amon-Ra St. Brown did a little bit more, but, whatever. Doesn't matter. My team got absolutely annihilated. Wasn't even close of my fantasy football team. Let's see here. The Bears destroyed the Jaguars, 35-16. The Packers beat the Cardinals handily, 34-13. Colts outlast the Titans, 20-17, with 10 unanswered in the fourth quarter. The Texans took care of business against the Patriots. Patriots did have Drake May start today, and he had 3 touchdown passes. So good for him in his first start. The Bucks, who went up 17-0, ended up going down 27-24, then just run away with it in the second half to win 51-27. The Eagles sneak by the Browns. Their offense is clearly struggling. I don't know if Smith and A.J. Brown are back yet, but jeez. The Ravens defeat the Commanders. The Commanders just couldn't quite hang. Defensively, they allowed 4 straight drives of scores. Actually, 5 straight drives of scores from the second quarter on. They could not force a punt to get into the game. The Chargers beat the Broncos in a 23-16. Wow, Broncos scoring the last 16 points of the game. So it was 23-0. The Broncos try to come back. The Steelers manhandled the Raiders 32-13, and of course, the Lions and Cowboys, and then the last on Thursday was the Niners and the Seahawks. So they also had the Falcons and Panthers. Falcons defeat the Panthers 38-20. No shock there. And that is where we're at. Tim, what was your take on Jaden Daniels' performance today? I thought he played good. I thought he had... I'm sure we're going to go through the film. I'm sure he's going to have some things that he wished he had back. But overall, no picks. 260 yards throwing, 270 yards throwing with 2 touchdowns. He didn't run the ball all that much today, which is fine. I think he only got sacked, twice the game? Once or twice? I don't think the offensive line helped him out as much as they usually do before this game. But yeah, I mean, I think that he definitely got stifled a little bit, but even then, stifled and we're scoring 23. It's pretty cool. This is how I feel about it. It's pretty cool that we scored 23 and then everybody is disappointed in the offense. Right? That's pretty awesome. I know it stings, but here's some ice cream to get through the pain. See the Cowboys score? Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool that we scored 23 and everybody's like, wow, the offense really struggled and Cliff didn't do as good of a job and blah, blah, blah. I think the Cliff hate is hilarious. I think that if you think anything less of Cliff after today, I just think that you are expecting him to be Andy Reid's top-notch offense week in and week out, even though Andy Reid has weeks with Patrick Mahomes that they can't put points on the board. So, I know that we got used to scoring like 27 out of 33 of the previous drives. We only punted 3 times today, which is completely within reason, right? We scored, I think we had 6 for 9 scoring opportunities. Of course, we had the kick block. That's unfortunate. But on 6 of 9 drives, we had opportunities to score. I mean, so I think it's kind of funny. But obviously we knew in order to beat the Ravens, considering where our defense is at, we knew the offense was going to have an absolutely immaculate game like they did against the Bengals, right? Where they scored on every single drive. 5 out of 6 drives were touchdowns. The other one was a field goal to win the game 38-33. And even with that perfect play, we were a missed field goal and a failed two-point conversion from a tied game for the Bengals, right? This defense is atrocious, and I know that there's the optimists out there that want to say, oh, the defense is starting to figure it out. The defense is coming together. The defense is this. The defense is that. They're still a very bad unit, bottom of the league bad of a unit right now. We have no shutdown corner. Our safeties are not elite by any stretch. Our linebacker, who's a Hall of Famer, is also 35 years old, right? Clearly has lost a step. Frankie Louvu is very, very good, but he went quiet today. You have a couple of nice defensive tackles. The edge rushers are not primo by any stretch. So it's tough. The offense was good enough to win. The defense just didn't get stops when we needed it the most. Tough loss. Focus on the Panthers now. And by the way, the NFC East is bunza. Bunza. Yeah. What are the Eagles at now? What's the Eagles record? So, the Eagles did have a bye week, so they're still 3-2. So with the Cowboys losing today, we remain on top of the NFC East. I mean, if you would have told me before the season we're 4-2 at top of the NFC East, would you take it? Yeah. Yeah. Thoughts on the Aiden Hutchinson injury? I did not see that, but that obviously hurts them big time. He's a freak on that D-line. Yuki coming in hating. He's just mad that his team is only 3-3 instead of 4-2, And they lost to Arizona when we beat Arizona. All right, here we go. We're about to get kickoff here any minute now. Let me make sure my thing is up to snuff and I'm not behind. There's Brian Daboll and Zach Taylor, the head coaches of their respective teams. Here we go. All right, so it looks like the Giants will kick it off to the Bengals. So it's Chase Brown and Jones back to receive. Charlie Jones. We also had the Mickey Mouse win against the Cardinals. How did the Niners do against the Cardinals? Yeah, exactly. All right, there's the kick from Joseph. And it will be caught at the goal line by Jones. Jones running straight ahead, finding a little crease past the 30. And he will get up to about the 31-32, depending on the spot. All right. Get this up here. Here we go. All right, we're off like a herd of turtles. Make sure that everybody in the chat, make sure you're hitting the like button early and often. Appreciate you guys who have already done so. 33 of you in here, only 4 likes. I'm going to smack a few of you, okay? I know most of you are regulars. How dare ye not hit the like button right off rip to help the algorithms. Here we go. In the pistol for Joe Burrow with an offset fullback as well in the backfield. Here we go. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Looking, he's going to swing it out there to Chase Brown. Chase Brown's going to have the edge, and Chase Brown will get a gain of about 6, maybe 7, depending on the spot. Made a $5 parlay, cashed out for $500. Could have been $3K if I wouldn't have cashed out early with my Steelers-Raiders game. I am sick to my stomach, but I didn't trust Pittsburgh. Tough. We're good. Get our system. Get it out of our system, I think you meant to say. All right, second and... they only give him 4 on the play. Interesting. 2 receivers each way. Joe Burrow takes a snap out of the shotgun. 4-man rush. Good protection. Going to check it down underneath. Chase Brown makes the grab. And he'll get a gain of about 1.5 yards on the play. So it should be about 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Bengals. 3rd and 5. What are they going to dial up here? Gamble more. Yeah. 14 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here we go. Make that 500 into 5K. Uh-oh. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for him. 3rd and 6. Don't. Must have been a bunch of long shots. Yeah, I don't know. That's $5 into 500. Could have been 3K. That's crazy. In the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right side. Joe Burrow. Changing the protection at the line here. Gets reset, takes a snap. Blitz coming from the linebacker top. Steps up. Joe Burrow, man-to-man defense will run for the first down. Great recognition by Joe Burrow. The offensive line opened like the Red Sea. And he immediately, no hesitation, runs for a first down with the defenders in the secondary backs to him. You can lose 100% of your money, but you can make up to 1,000% more. All right, here we go. 3 receivers to the left side, tight end on the right, takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here is Zach Moss. Zach Moss trying to fight near the midfield line, so it'd be a gain of about 5, just shy of that or so. So 2nd down coming up here for the Bengals. Where are you betting? I want to get into it. There's quite a few, but I'm not going to advertise. I'm nervous about it, okay? I'm glad it's legal and it's fun, but I think people bet way too much money on it. 2 receivers each way. In the shotgun here for Burrow. Takes a snap, play action. Quick throw to the left side, and it's T. Higgins wide open. And T. Higgins slips a tackle and trips up. And we'll get a nice first down, gain of 11 on the play, up to the Giants' 39-yard line. All right. Here we go. Here we go. 12:40 to go here in the first quarter. 2 receivers each way. Burrow in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Play action. Rolling to his left. Now steps back into the pocket. Has pressure. Has to just get rid of it. And does. There was Gesicki in the area, so that will now bring up 2nd and 10. $12:26 to go in the first quarter. 2nd and 10. Can they keep this drive going to end it with a score? This Giants defense has been pretty stout this year. Doesn't look like Brian Burns was in the game, though. Interesting. So, no, Brian Burns is there. Where's Kayvon Thibodeau? Is he hurt? 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap, drops back, looking, pumping, pressure, and Joe Burrow cannot escape the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and very long for the Bengals. Giants. Was he on Laurie? Yeah, Kayvon Thibodeau on the IR. Brutal. Brian Burns, just mention his name and he comes up with the sack. Beating Orlando Brown on the left side. I guess he was expecting more guard help there. He just let him run right up the middle. And here we go. They're now at 3rd and 18 at the 47-yard line. They're going to need like a 15-yard play just to get into field goal range. 4 receivers to the left side. 3 seconds on the play clock. Joe Burrow takes a snap. 4-man rush. And... oh, man. Zach Taylor calls timeout. Why would he do that? Why would he call timeout? He got the play off with 1 second remaining. Came in out 4 to 6 weeks. Gotcha. Boy, oh boy, Dallas gets shrunk. Yeah. Faxed him. I saw this degenerate bet his kid's life savings on the Phillies. Now my son can't go to college. Yeah. That's funny. 11:41 to go in the first quarter. 3rd and 18. What are they going to dial up here for Cincy? 4 receivers to the left side. Joe Burrow changes the play at the line. Soft coverage coming from the Giants. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Joe Burrow's going to just keep it and run it. Wide open down the right sideline, and nobody's there! Joe Burrow! Can he get to the end zone? Diving for the pylon! And it's a touchdown! Joe Burrow on 3rd and 18 runs for a 47-yard touchdown. Out of absolutely nowhere. How is that going to happen? What a disaster. What was the safety doing? The safety never got his eyes in the backfield and he just runs away from Joe Burrow. Oh my goodness. Here's McPherson on the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good. Wow, man-to-man defense, and the safety just never locates him, and he had a crossing route. Wow. That's incredible. What a play by Joe Burrow. Just understanding what his assignment is and making it happen. After watching this game, the Ravens, convinced that we can play any team in this league and we can win the division. Yeah, I mean, we're right there in the mix. Our defense is just, they're not good. They're just not good. It's a problem. It was a known problem going in. This is not a shock to me. Probably not a shock to most of you. I mean, the defense is not very good. Hold your horses and hope that we're not banged up on defense. Yeah, we had 2 injuries on defense. Dorrance Armstrong and Jonathan Allen. That looked like me running for chicken nuggets. That looked like you, KP, in your, what was it, a 1 mile race, your 1500 when you were doing your decathlon? That's what it looked like. Heavy feet. All right, Bengals on top now, 7-0. Joe Burrow, 47-yard touchdown run. I bet everybody had that on their bingo card. Jonathan Allen with a peck is the most I'm worried about. Yeah, that's... Hopefully he's going to be all right. We do have a good defensive line anyway, so missing him is not the absolute end of the world, but clearly keeping that rotation would be huge. I was cursing on that 1,500 meter. Yeah. You were going off. You finished strong. It was great. Trying to get to that end zone. Get to the pylon. All right. Here we go. Tim, did you see Aiden Hutchinson broke his leg? No, is that what happened to him? I don't like to watch those. But, wow. Sad. Like, was it like a compound fracture? Like, did it go, like, real bad? All right. Look at the frost tips. Joe Burrow. Cute as a button. All right, here we go. McPherson to kick it away to the Giants. Going to go straight down the middle, and it will be a touchback into the end zone. All right. 100 reps at O-line going against prime J.J. Watt. How many times y'all going to stop him? I think I can stop him once after getting bull rush 64 times. You think you could stop him? How big are you? Just know. I don't think that anybody in the chat would be stopping J.J. Watt one time. A prime J.J. Watt? No way. Alex Smith bad? Oh, that sucks. All right, Daniel Jones coming onto the field for the first time tonight at their own 30. 2 tight ends on the right, 2 receivers to the left. In the shotgun, takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking to his left, quick throw to the left side, and it is going to be caught! Wow, Darius Slayton, who was covered well. Taylor Britt got a hand in there, and that ball was bobbled. But Slayton, with great concentration, is able to somehow come away with this. Bobble, bobble, bobble. Oh, I don't think that hit the ground. Wow. The hurry up to the line just in case, though. 1st and 10. He broke his tibia. Jeez. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right side. At their own 41. 1st and 10 takes a snap. Quick throw to the right. And Wan'Dale Robinson, the intended target. A little bit too high for him. And it's 2nd and 10 now for the Giants. I'd stop him if he slipped and fell. Yeah, exactly. Jarris could, probably. True. Look like Alex Smith's injury. That's just gross. Let's hope it's not, or let's hope it's a strain, but our D-line is good on paper, but with our secondary the way it is, losing John would be devastating. Fair. 2nd and 10. Man in motion as Wan'Dale takes a snap. Rolling to his right immediately. Looking, scanning, and just has to throw it away. Nobody open in the secondary. 3rd and 10 here for the Giants. Bengals defense has really struggled this season. There's Lou Anarumo. He's the longest tenured defensive coordinator with their current team. Or tied for the longest. 6th season with Steve Spagnuolo. That's unfortunate to hear considering his defense has struggled. In the shotgun is Jones. Trying to get him to jump. It's not working. Wan'Dale motions back into the backfield. Now he goes all the way to the right side, getting it set. 3 receivers to the right side. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Quick throw to the left side. It will be caught. And he gets smashed on 3rd and 10. Gets a gain of about 7. Jalen Hyatt makes the grab, and it's 4th down and about 3. Let's see what the Giants elect to do here. I think I could stop him one time, but it would be in March 2022, 1989, when he was born. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he would be your first. You would be his first rep where he lost, and then he learned immediately from his mistakes and destroyed you. All right, here we go. Hack to punt it away. There's the punt. And it's going to be caught at the 6-yard line. Charlie Jones trying to get around the edge. He's going to go out of bounds near the 17, but there is a flag on the play. I can stop him. I watched Tim's film review. Fair. I believe it, Pig. I believe it. All right. 10-yard penalty enforced half a distance to the goal. It was holding on the Bengals. So it'll be poor field position to start, but they already have a 7-0 lead. Let's see if they can't turn the field around, or will the Giants get some good field position to start their next drive after a quick 3-and-out. Poor Lions. They had so much promise this year, but after that injury, they have a big disadvantage. I think they still are very, very strong. I think they're well coached. I think they still have a lot of potential. These defensive ends are all starting to become wastes. Chase Young, Kayvon, and Aiden. The injuries become problems. You can't predict a broken leg. I mean, if somebody lands on you and breaks your tibia, there's not much you can do about it. A 300-pound dude lands on your tibia, probably breaking in half. But he could come back from it. J.J. Watt now could get past with both his hands and legs tied. That's probably fair. I get our defense did play bad at the same time. We were facing a high-powered offense with an elite quarterback. You've seen this defensive play well. Yeah. I think it's coached well. I think Joe Witt and Dan Quinn are doing their thing with what they got. They just don't have a lot of talent there. I think the combination, though, of Adam Peters and Dan Quinn's coaching staff, we're going to be dangerous for several years. We're in the mix, man. It's so much fun to see. But as I said before the season, I think that's still true. I think we're ahead of schedule big time at 4-2, but we're not all that talented. We don't have a crap ton of talent on this team, but what we do have is a coaching staff that's willing to adjust to who they got and put these players in the best possible situations at any time. So I do like that. Anyway, what is up, everybody in the chat? 41 of you in the chat and only 12 likes. I guess you don't like me. Stop. Come on. Make it happen, guys. Make it happen. Hit the like button, please. Tim, the problem is at the line of scrimmage, injuries tend to become far worse, like season-ending worse. Fair. I get our defense did play bad at... No, sorry, I already read that one. Command does Super Bowl 2026. We can only hope, Christian. Uh-oh, who was injured? One of the Giants' defensive players were injured, it looks like. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. Man in motion is Higgins, left to right, 2 receivers each way now. Joe Burrow takes a snap, handoff right up the middle to Zach Moss. Zach Moss, not a whole lot of running room, gets back to the original line of scrimmage and gains nothing. Lamar and Henry are absolutely crazy, yeah. Your defense didn't play bad. You played a conference championship team. I think they played pretty bad, but I understand why, I guess you could say. But, Tim, have you seen clips of the fake Groningen in the Aaron Hernandez drama series? No, that sounds ridiculous. Here we go. In the shotgun. Man in motions, Higgins, right to left, 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap, play action. Quick throw to the left side, caught by Chase. Chase trying to fight forward for everything he could get up to the 11-yard line. And will now be 3rd and 2 here for the Bengals. Yeah, I mean, the last 5 drives, we allowed points, and then the very last drive, we allowed them to get first downs to ice the game out. So, I think out of those 5 drives, I think at least 3 of them were touchdowns, maybe 4? No, they only had 30, so it had to be 3 touchdowns in those drives. Right? Maybe it was only 2. Was it 2 touchdowns and 3 field goals? Now I'm not believing myself. Here we go. Takes a snap. Looking, scanning, pressure! Oh, Joe Burrow stayed on his feet! And then he throws it to the left side, and he's incomplete. Wow. How did he not get a safety there? Oh, almost. Jeez. Aziz Ojulari could not get the sack. And here we go. Please watch it at break. Which one's that? Oh, the Groningen thing? Come on, don't make me do that. I disagree. White noise. No, sorry. What's up, Tim? Tough loss man. HTTR. HTTC. What up, Billy Mack? Yeah. It's all right. We're still in the mix. We fought hard. We'll regroup. Hopefully have a nice win against the Panthers. But we got to win next time. I don't want to see Dan Quinn's defense or team lose to teams like the Giants or lose to teams like the Browns, lose to teams like the Panthers, right? No, if we should beat these teams. Glad the Cowboys got their butts whooped for sure. No ducking favors. That's funny. We're still in first place. That's right, Abdullah. All right, 4th and 1. Here we go to Joe Burrow. There's the punt. And it will be caught at the 34-yard line. And now it'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Giants. Nice punt to not give them fantastic field position. It'll be around, somewhere around the 30-something. No way, right? Did I misread that? Is it that big of a punt? No. Now I'm already drawing a blank. Why is this not working? Bump, 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 bump. Do. So there's 2 undefeated teams left, and neither one of them are playing this week. The Chiefs and the Vikings. There's one 5-1 team, Houston. They just manhandled the Patriots. The Lions are 4-1 though, so they could have an opportunity to get to 5-1. So those are the only 2 teams with 1 loss. Then several teams have 2 losses. Us, Eagles, Packers, Bears, Falcons, Bucks, all with 2. Los Angeles, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, and Buffalo. So a lot of teams with 2 losses. Nobody's over. Everybody's got at least 1 win. Patriots 1-5, Browns 1-5, Jacksonville 1-5. Brutal. All right. The parity of the league, man. Remember when this division right here was like the best by far? And now none of them are above 500. Remember the San Francisco Seahawks, Cardinals, Ram division? It's like, yeah, these guys are the real deal, super scary, the best, and now they're falling apart. Just parity, man. Would you keep starting Andy Dalton or go back to Bryce? I mean, I don't know what your goals are. Like, are you done with Bryce or are you not done with Bryce? But I don't know. I guess you could. But if you want to save him for next year, maybe, I probably wouldn't. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Here's Tyrone Tracy, and he's only going to get a gain of 1 on the play. 3 Bengals there to stop him. The AFC North stinks, with the exception of Baltimore. Pittsburgh is carried by their defense. Yeah. What's your goal is to not suck? Then I would stick with Andy Dalton. 2nd and 8 in the shotgun. Wan'Dale Robinson motions from left to right, takes a snap, play action, looking, going to swing it into the flat, and Wan'Dale Robinson could not handle it. Looked like it was tipped at the line. I think Sam Hubbard got a hand on that, so now it's going to bring up 3rd and 8 here for the Giants. Oh, dear God. We open at 8.5-point favorites. Have we been that high of favorites in a decade? I don't know when we would have ever, since in my lifetime, be an 8.5-point favorite. 2 receivers each way. 2 running backs in the backfield. Takes a snap, drops back. Looking, steps up, avoids the rush. Now Daniel Jones zigzagging away, and he will get tackled for a loss. So a sack on the play by Pratt, And it will be now a punt. Oh, wait, what's the flag? Oh, there's a flag in the secondary. This is going to be a free first down. Would I trade him ASAP? I don't think so. I would wait until a team seems a little bit desperate. Nobody should be desperate at this point to trade for a quarterback. Like, who wants to be trading for a former number 1 overall pick, right? Who's struggled so far in the league? I don't even know who would be interested at this point, especially before the deadline. I'd probably just wait for the offseason. Don't bring him on the field ever again, and see if somebody can maybe convince themselves to say, hey, this guy, he just wasn't given a fair shake in Carolina. I think I can make it work with him and make a move for him. What's our 4th down percentage? Perfect. Takes a snap. Jet sweeping it here to Wandell. Wandell will get tackled after a gain of about 6, maybe 7, depending on the spot. Looks like 6. So 2nd down and 4 here for the Giants. But yeah, we are 9 for 9 on 4th down. Very good. Very good. Wandale Robinson, 47 targets, 32 catches, 230 yards, 2 tugs. Not a bad year for him so far. It's going to have to be an injury. Carolina's shooting awful for Dalton to make anything of that team is a miracle, yeah. Oh, as far as who would be interested in trading for him, I don't even think you would trade for him then. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle here, and Tracy will dive ahead for a gain of a yard. Right, Andy Dalton is a guy you would rather trade for if you're like a good team that lost their quarterback and just want a game manager, like the Dolphins or something like that. The Panthers should just give us Chasey Horn for a 4th and a case of the Schiltz, yeah, or the Schlitz. I knew that it just felt good hearing it. Yep. They should be 10 for 9 though. Yeah, yeah. Cliff Kingsbury sucks. How dare you? How do you not get 10 already? Daniel Jones in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left side, takes a snap. 4-man rush, looking, quick throw to the right side, and it will be caught. And Slayton will fight forward for as much as he can, gets it to the Bengals' 43-yard line, and the Giants' drive continues. Tim, would you rather be a Panthers fan, Browns fan, or a Raiders fan? Yikes. Probably the Raiders, because at least they have some history. All right, single back formation here for the Giants. 2 receivers each way, takes a snap, play action. Jones setting up the screen here to Tracy. Tracy following his blocks. He's got into the 2nd level, and he's going to get tackled around the 30. Another first down here for the Giants, gain of 13. I did watch the game. Dak 6. That's good. Yeah, as soon as they paid Dak like $50+ million a year, I knew they were not going to be good after that. Nobody's good after you pay a quarterback an unbelievable amount of money. 3 receivers to the right side. In the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back. Looking. Going to step up underneath. Caught by Wandale, and Wandale will get another first down. Gain of about 15. I mean, nobody's an exaggeration, but even like the Patrick Mahomes deal, that was a very team-friendly deal. Team might be Aristotle then, yeah. $60+ million, yeah. Dallas got the belt. Yes, they did. Happy birthday, Jerry Jones. What a game. Was it his birthday, too? That is hysterical. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Single back formation. Takes a snap, play action. Rolling to his right side, looking, stepping up. Pressure come, has to get rid of it. Up in the air. This should be intercepted. It is! Pratt going the other way. George Pratt got the pick, and he's got following his blocks, and he's going to get up to the 27. Wow. B.J. Hill gets the quarterback hit, and Daniel Jones gets the interception. Aristotle used to walk and teach, and well, let's just say Tim's. What are you saying? I can't walk? And I'm loving every minute of it. Yep. I just said the Giants were good. What sucks for Dallas is they had backup. They had this backup. They actually had some potential, and they would never play him. Cooper Rush. Oof. Yeah, you just can't pay a guy that much money. It just hurts the rest of your team. The Fox crew had the cowboy mascot give him a birthday cake. That's terrible. The Fox crew, no, sorry. Well, Aristotle didn't have a computer and a headset, and he didn't have Jaden Daniels, so Tim must be better. There you go. Cheers. I'm not exaggerating when I say this. If the Giants had traded up for Jaden, like many wanted them to, they'd be a legit Super Bowl contender, although they probably wouldn't have had neighbors. No, they wouldn't have had neighbors at all, because they would have had to have given up the 5th overall pick. So they would not have had neighbors, but it would have been interesting. Maybe they made a trade for a guy like T. Higgins or something. Maybe they would be really into the Devontae Adams sweepstakes. That could have been interesting. The point of a backup is for him not to play, yeah. $47 of you in the chat. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much. Please hit that like button. Really helps. You know, I help. Oh, there's some women's national team Gotham members. What the heck does that mean? Which women's national team of what? Shout out, though. They had a gold medals, though. Quick throw out there to the Chase Brown. Chase Brown following his blocks. Chase Brown getting near the first down marker. Beautifully done. They're going to give him 11 on the play, and then Pinnock is hurt. I really like Chase Brown. I think Chase Brown's a really solid running back. The Giants have a good overall roster. Maybe. J85 is a force multiplier. Look what he did for this team. True. Offset I formation here. Joe Burrow puts the tight end in motion, the fullback in motion to the tight end spot, takes a snap, handoff is Chase Brown. Chase Brown screams through the hole, spun down after a gain of about 7 near the 45-yard line. Let's thank God they didn't, because Daniels, we would have been more ticked off. We deserved a QB more than them. I mean, we were going to get either Caleb Williams or Jaden Daniels, so we were in a spot, even if they trade up over top of us, we still would have got the other guy. So we would have been fine. I formation here. It's going to be a fullback moves into the tight end spot now. Single back, takes a snap, fakes the pitch. Joe Burrow running to his right side. He's going to check it down. Oh, it's going to be tipped up in the air. Good play there by the Giants, preventing a first down. That'll bring up 3rd and 3. Sydney were great in the Illini. Sydney Brown, gotcha. Nice. Wow, big boy. 55, getting his big paws up there, knocking that down. Boogie Basham. What a name. Boogie Basham. That's a great football name. Boogie Basham. Here we go. In the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left side. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. Throws to the right side, and it will be caught by T. Higgins, and it'll be enough for a first down. Gain of 5 up to the 50-yard line. Tim, who's better, Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, or Archimedes? I definitely do not have enough knowledge to know, so I'm just going to go with... I like Socrates the most. Takes a snap. Handoff to the left side is Chase Brown. And Chase Brown runs into the own lineman. And he gets tackled. No, it's Drew Sample, the tight end that he runs into the back. And he gets crushed. Gain of 1. 2nd and 9 coming up here for the Bengals. Here we go. 1:29 to go in the first. 2 receivers each side. He sucks now, yeah. In the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here. Zach Moss. Zach Moss with a nice cut. And he will push forward and get a gain of about 7, setting up about 3rd and 3. You can't really separate Plato and Socrates. If you know, you know. I'm convinced Caleb sucks right now. Can't say he will next year, but I'm not impressed. I think the Caleb's a monster. Played a really bad Jags team earlier today. I don't really care. He's learning. I love Jaden. I'm very happy with Jaden. I'm just saying, like, both of those guys are going to be great. Takes a snap. Handoff to Moss, and Brian Burns blows up the play. Loss of about 5 yards on the play and brings up 4th down, and Brian Burns will force a punt. Socrates was separated by poison? Interesting. Yeah, you guys know way more than me. I just went off which name that I liked. I don't know. Yeah, Archimedes is kind of hard for me to say. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Aristotle just sounded like a clothing brand. Plato, I never really cared for Plato. It smelled weird. So Socrates was kind of my choice by process of elimination. Brian Burns is supposed to be on our team's side. Yeah, I wish we wouldn't got him. That would have been huge. That would be a big difference for our team. That Jags team is historically bad this year. That loss to the Ravens hurt because I desperately wanted the legitimacy that would have come from beating them. But when I look at the schedule, there are no teams as good as the Ravens left. Fair. I guess the only dangerous team, left that you could really consider is like the Steelers. Steelers defensively is still going to be very strong, and they also have a mobile quarterback as well. My sister's team is the Giants, so go Bengals. Sounds good, Suzanne. The Eagles fans are very happy with their 4-point win against the Browns today. Hey, a win's a win's a win's a win. Doesn't matter if you win by 4 or 100. The win counts the same. He's only gotten to play one good team, not like the schedule. The games. Lost to Indy was bad. Lost to Houston is what it is, yeah. Falcons, we have left. Best team left. We'll see. I mean, they're playing well right now, that's for sure. The last couple of games they've played well. And Kirk Cousins against our secondary would be a disaster. So that's fair. This has to be Washington's year because that division is lousy? No. We're going this way. We're on the correct trajectory. Sky's the limit for us in the future. This is not a desperation right now. We have literally a rookie quarterback, okay, who's balling out. We have 15 years of greatness, knock on wood, assuming health. Socrates was great and Bill and Ted's excellent in Victor. Fair enough. This has to be Washington's. No. The ATL game is Cousins' revenge game, and it's at home. Even if we take him out, Heineke would be fun to see play again. Is Heineke still there? Yeah, he went to the Chargers. Yeah, I thought he got traded. Because, yeah, Michael Penix is the backup. Here we go. 15 might be pushing it. I'd say 10. Hey. I don't see why he couldn't. He's got the IQ to do so. The football IQ is super high. Feels really, really weird, yeah. I'm saying the rest of the division is trash. Dallas, Philly, and New York. I'm saying the rest of the division is trash. Yes, it is. It is big time trash. Big time. That'd be cool if we could win the division this year, and then that will set us up really good for a chance to go back-to-back. First time since 03-04. We're looking at the possibility of Cowboys coming in last in the division, yeah. Jones in the shotgun. But the problem, I'll come back to that. 3 receivers to the right side. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. Man in motion is Tracy. Takes a snap. Gonna keep it as Daniel Jones running straight ahead. And Daniel Jones gets a nice carry there for a gain of 13 yards at the Giants' 27-yard line now. The thing about the Dallas Cowboys, though, I'm not surprised they get killed. I'm not, right? They're not really built to play from behind. So they're a team that if they can get a lead, then they can be dangerous, right? Because then they can get after the quarterback. But do they still have... Micah Parsons is still hurt, isn't it? I think they have a lot of injuries, too. Single back formation here for the Giants at their own 27. Daniel Jones takes a snap. Play action. Jones looking, stepping up, pressure coming, and Hendrickson gets the sack. And it is a 9-yard loss. Trey Hendrickson with his first sack of the day. Second down and 19 coming. So I don't like that. This would not be considered like a hip drop tackle, right? Here we go. Let's see it. Takes us. Yeah. Is this considered like a hip drop tackle? Because he just drops to the ground. 3 receivers to the left side. Takes a snap. Daniel Jones going to keep it. Daniel Jones has room to run. He's going to get those yards back and a few more. Sets up third down and manageable. Parsons did not play. D-Law is still hurt too. That's huge. Cowboys haven't won at home. Parsons is hurt. Dexter Lawrence is hurt. DeMarcus Lawrence. They have no running game. Yeah, they refuse to run the football. It's not even that they have a bad running game. They just don't run it. In the shotgun, 3rd and 8 here at their own 29. 2 receivers each way. Daniel Jones trying to get him to jump. Doesn't work. Now resetting. Tight end moves back into the backfield now. 3 seconds to the play clock. Takes a snap. Drops back. Jones looking. Pressure coming. Has to get rid of it and does. Has a man open. And he just throws it a little bit wide as the pressure was coming. Looking for Wan'Dale Robinson. And the Giants will be forced to punt yet again with 12:48 in the second quarter. Arch Manning is definitely going to the Giants. That's interesting. He's not even eligible this year. Maybe they'll go for Ewers? Or Cam Ward, whatever. Bomb was open, yep. Just a bit outside. There's the kick. There's the punt. Jones back to return. He catches it around the 17. He's going to run past the 25. Cut back. Finds the 30. And he gets brought down at the 30. And it will be a 12:35 to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Up by 7. Looking to add on. Then we'll wait for him, yep. McCarthy keeps wishing Dak would start playing like prime Aaron Rodgers. It is funny, these guys that just... The NFL is so down right now because the quarterback play is so abysmal. They're overpaying these quarterbacks, which is crazy. Is that Dax Milne? Yeah. I love watching our rivals cry. It makes me laugh. Good. Good. All right. Like, who has, like, all right, so obviously, well, I mean, I think it's obvious that Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league, right? He is 5-0, but he's not playing that well, right? Like, Mahomes is struggling a bit. 6 touchdowns, 6 picks. Only a 55.6 QBR, right? So, man, it's so wild how bad everybody is. Right? CJ Stroud in Houston's obviously playing very well, but they got killed. Was it the Bills they played? No, they beat the Bills. It was the Vikings, 34-7. I don't know. Are we at the point now that we can admit that Will Ferrell was never all that funny and he was deeply overrated? I don't know if you know this about me, but I am not a Will Ferrell fan and I haven't been. White Noise, I think, can attest to that. I was never big into Will Ferrell, ever. I thought Step Brothers was okay, but I don't know. He basically plays the same character over and over and over again, which is just a ridiculous, bombastic, middle-aged white guy. Over the top, and yeah, I don't know. I've never been a fan. He was a Make-A-Wish version of Jim Carrey. That's funny. 2 receivers each side in the shotgun. Takes a snap, play action, rolling, steps up into the pocket, pumping, now rolling to his right, now has to spin out of it, and then spins back, and he has to just get rid of it, and throws in, ooh, he's actually technically in the tackle box. 2nd and 10. They want there's the flag. This is going to be intentional grounding. Joe Burrow's frustrated because I don't think he got it back to the line of scrimmage. He was great in Stranger Than Fiction, yeah. He's more of a Robin Williams guy? Yeah, definitely like Robin Williams. His best stuff was probably SNL, but the movies weren't that funny. Gotcha. All right, here we go. And intentional grounding will be enforced, so 14-yard loss and a loss of down. Basically as good as a sack. Big break there for the Giants. So now it'll bring up 2nd and 24. Joe Burrow, does he ever leave the tackle box, though? He's in the tackle box, in. And he's basically, right, he stays in it the entire time. His feet go out of it, but his entire body does not. In the shotgun. 2 running backs in the backfield. One of them's Jamar Chase. Takes a snap, drops back, going to check it down underneath to Moss. Moss stiff arms him in, trying to follow his blocks in. The screen never really got going. He does turn it into a positive play, but now it's 3rd and about 22. Robin Williams has a wider range. Good Will Hunting hit hard. That's my favorite movie all time. So, Good Will Hunting's my favorite. I love that movie. Now, my second favorite movie is My Cousin Vinny. After that, it gets kind of jumbled up. In the shotgun, Joe Burrow takes a snap, drops back to pass. Looking, steps up, throws underneath. It'll be caught by Chase. Chase with room to run, but good swarm defense there by the Giants, and now they'll be forced to punt at their own 29-yard line, 4th and 11. I never even watched Land of the Lost. You know who Cincy needs? Joe Mixon? Yeah. I don't think so. Dead Poet Society was dope too, yep. I thought he could be funny sometimes, but to be fair, Jim wasn't funny either, just goofy. Here goes the kick. Well, Robin Williams was more than a comedian. He was an all-time great film actor, yep. And it'll be tripped up by is Smith Marset. And he could not escape, but his right leg a little banged up a little bit. Hopefully he's all right. He does get up, just limping a little bit, and he looks like he's going to be able to get off the field on his own accord, but hopefully he's all right. Yeah, Robin Williams was great. Mork and Mindy. I don't know much about that. I don't know. I think of like Jim Carrey. I think of his character in Liar Liar. I don't know. I really liked that movie. I thought Liar Liar was a good movie. 1st and 10. 11:01 to go in the second quarter. Man in motion. Bellinger. 2 receivers each side now. Daniel Jones out of the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff to Tracy. Tracy fights forward for maybe a gain of about 2. So 2nd down and 8 coming up here for the Giants. Bill Murray is another great comic actor with an incredible non-comedy range. Yeah. I mean, he had a movie with him in a volleyball pretty much the entire movie, and it was a hit. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Birdcage is my favorite Robin Williams movie. Fair. I was wanting to see Jim Carrey's version of Joker. Oh, that would have been awesome, actually. That's a great point. 3 receivers to the right. Man in motion, Slayton to the left side. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Here's Tracy. Tracy runs forward again. Gets it into third and manageable. Third and about 3.5 coming up for the Giants at their own 24-yard line. You just had to be there when Dumb and Dumber and Ace Ventura. Oh, Ace Ventura. The original. When Nature Calls to me was mediocre. Honestly. The original Ace Ventura, though, I liked a lot. Groundhog Day with Bill Murray. Oh, wait, did I just say Tom Hanks? Why did I say Bill Murray and Tom Hanks in the same statement? I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. Ignore what I just said. Takes a snap, drops back. Daniel Jones looking, pumping, gonna keep it. Daniel Jones will run for a first down. Wait, now he gets it. I don't know why when I read Bill Murray, I do that sometimes as well. That was so stupid. And another one that's really stupid that I don't know why I do is when I hear the name Tom Hanks, for some reason I think Bruce Willis originally. It wasn't until you said Groundhog Day and I'm like, oh wait, no, duh, that's Bill Murray. The Mask, one of my favorite movies, fair. 1st and 10, gonna get reset here. 2 receivers each way. Daniel Jones in the shotgun takes a snap. Drops back, looking, throws underneath. It'll be caught, and it will be a first down again. Tyrone Tracy underneath. Gets it, and 12-yard gain for Tracy. They were together in Bonfire of Their Infinities. Feel bad for Hutchinson in the Cowgirl name. Cowgirl game? What? Here we go. Jim Carrey played the best Riddler. Wasn't his best. Gotcha. In the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. In the shotgun is Jones. Daniel Jones takes a snap. Here comes a blitz. Steps up. Daniel Jones going deep and cannot connect with Darius Slayton. A little bit too long. Now that will be 2nd down and 10 at their own 40 for the Giants. Yes, if you're in your early 40s, you were in high school when Ace Ventura and Dumb and Dumber came out. When those films came out, it changed how we talked in school. Oh, nice. Bruce Almighty was funny. I like Bruce Almighty. 2nd and 10. 2 receivers each way. Man in motion is Wan'Dale Robinson. Now he goes in motion to the right side. Zigzagging around. Takes a snap. Looking. Pumping. Going to throw it to the left side. It's going to be caught by Bellinger. And Bellinger going to fall forward for a gain of 6. There's a flag on the play. Maybe offsides? We'll see. Tim, did you see what happened to Hutchinson's legs? I heard about it, but I did not see it. I can recall in middle school everyone saying, alrighty then. Yeah. Alrighty then. I still say, like a glove. I'm a sucker for Vince Vaughn's stick. The good old Dodgeball. Dodgeball is a great movie. So you're saying there's a chance. That's right. Alrighty then. Like a glove. In the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. 2nd and 15 after the penalty. Delayed handoff here to Tracy. Tracy's going to find a little gap. No! Nice tackle by Hilton to tackle him for no gain. Dave Chappelle was funnier than all of them. His sound effects made me die laughing. Fun with Dick and Jane is underrated. I feel like I did see that one. Isn't that one where they literally get their front yard repoed? Here we go. 3 receivers to the right side. Daniel Jones in the shotgun on 3rd and 15. Really soft coverage. Only 3 down linemen and nobody in the middle of the field here for the Bengals. Takes a snap. Looking. Pressure. Has to escape to his right. Keeps his eyes downfield. Daniel Jones looking. He's going to keep it. And Jones will go out of bounds. And sets up now a 4th down and about 5 after a 10-yard gain. Ace Ventura is better than Dumb and Dumber? I think so. So fun fact, Bill Murray and John Candy were the only actors allowed to alter their lines. Interesting. All right, 4th down and 5. Probably in this spot, they're going to kick it. Yep, here comes the punter. Here we go. There's the snap, and there's the kick. Hawk to punt it away. And fair catch called at the 12-yard line there by Jones, and that's where the Bengals will start this next drive with 6:19 to go in the second quarter. Sadly, people said Bill. What? Dodgeball also has Alan Tudyk. Ladies love him for when one just won't do. Well, Psycho was him trying to be Anthony Perkins and it didn't work. Yes, front yard and other things repoed. Gotcha. I kind of remember that one. Sadly, people said Bill. What? The other great Miami film of that era was There's Something About Mary. Don't know that one. Sadly, people said Bill Murray was a real piece of crap to work with. Oh, that sucks. Of course he was. He's from Chicago. Starsky and Hutch is a great comedy too. I don't remember ever watching that, but I did think that for some reason that reminded me of Harold and Kumar. The original Harold and Kumar was pretty funny. White Castle was okay too. The funeral parlor line was not supposed to be in Home Alone. John Candy went off the cuff and they went with it. That's funny. Home Alone, good. The first two movies were good. At least we didn't get dog walked like the Cowboys did. True. Caddyshack. Yeah. 6:19 to go in the second quarter. At their own 12 here for the Bengals. Got to make sure that we stand up to hate. Got to stand up to hate. Yeah. Yay. Tim, you don't remember There's Something About Mary with Cameron Diaz and Ben Stiller? It's a classic. Watch if you haven't. I have not. I've never watched it. I don't even know if I've ever heard of that. To be honest with you. I feel like that doesn't even ring a bell. I don't even know anything about it. Like, if you would have asked me who was in it, I would have had no clue. You just told me Ben Stiller and Cameron Diaz, but I had no idea. All right, here we go. I formation. Here we go. Under center, Joe Burrow. Looks like a blitz is coming. Yes, it is. Handoff to the left side. Cutting it back up the middle is Chase Brown. And Brown will fall ahead for a gain of about 4 up to the 16-yard line. Can't stand Ben Stiller. Tropic Thunder and Something About Mary are exceptions. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not the biggest Ben Stiller fan. I'm not, like, anti-Ben Stiller, but he doesn't really move the needle for me. And another guy that a lot of people like is... Oh, what's his name? Oh, my goodness. His name just went out of my head. Empty backfield set. Joe Burrow. 3 receivers to the right at their own 16. 2nd and 6. Burrow scans the field. Takes the snap. Drops back. Blitz coming. Has to step up. Avoids it. Now goes to the right side. T. Higgins makes the grab. And T. Higgins down the right sideline. Still going. And tripped up after a 24-yard gain at their own 40. Oh, my goodness. What's his name? He always talks like nasally. Very nasally. Not Robert Downer Jr. I can't believe his name. He's Cars. He's the voiceover in Cars. I want T. Higgins on my team, please. Yeah. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. 3 receivers bunch to the left. In the pistol. 1st and 10. Takes a snap. Dropping back to pass. Quick throw to the right side. And T. Higgins makes the grab. Tipped at the line of scrimmage, and T. Higgins comes down with it anyway. 7-yard gain sets up 2nd and 3. Owen Wilson, thank you. That's who I'm thinking of. And I'm not really into him. Adam Sandler I like a lot. I respect that Adam Sandler, he really loves his friends. And that they're all in his movies, and he always works to get them jobs. And he's just a cool, down-to-earth dude that kills it. Here we go. 4:20 to go in the second quarter. I formation. Fullback motions to the left side. Now Chase Brown pitch to the left, and Chase Brown will get tackled for a loss of 1. So, loss of 1 sets up now a 3rd down and 5. Mike Myers is just a goofball. Right? Mike Myers is... He does a good voiceover. What was it, Shrek? He did a good job there. But, I don't know. He's just a massive goofball. Here we go. 3rd down and a short 5 for the Bengals. Burrow scans the field with 3.5 to go in the second quarter. 7-0 game. Trying to add points. Takes a snap. Empty backfield looking, going, pumping. Looking, scanning, steps up, resets, and has it off the hands of Jamar Chase. Chase had it, and he couldn't bring it in, and the drive stalls because of it. Joe Burrow hits him right in the gut, and Jamar Chase could not bring it in, and the Giants breathe a sigh of relief. Pumping, Joe Burrow does a great job in the pocket there, finding him late. Oh my goodness gracious. How did he not catch that? That's a disgusting drop. Me and my wife watched Meet the Parents a few weeks ago. Really holds up. I still laugh out loud. Adam Sandler's pretty funny. There's the punt, and it'll be down to around the 10, maybe the 11. Adam Sandler's pretty funny, but I think Ben Stiller is good in certain roles. Gotcha. He doesn't mess around and always has great eye candy when casting ladies. Adam Sandler's Bros is a great story, yeah. You know, you say that. He always does a great job with the roles. I never understood the Drew Barrymore. Okay? I never understood that. Drew Barrymore to me is not quote-unquote eye candy. That's My Boy Was Funny. All right, 7-0. Bengals on top with 3:14 to go in the second quarter. So Thursday Night Football will be New Orleans versus Denver. Interesting. Except how long is Derek Carr out for? Drew hit different in early 90s. Wedding Singer is still great. Great soundtrack. The Nighthawk, the Grand Wizard. What are we talking about? She was good in E.T. and Firestarter. Wait, yeah, that's right. She was the little girl in E.T., wasn't she? Drew Barrymore comes from Hollywood's one of the most famous families. Her success is pure nepotism. Her family might be the most important family in American film history. Interesting. Yeah, never understood Drew. Never understood that one. Oh, snap. I'm not really into haunted houses. They're showing these haunted houses and stuff like that. I don't know. Doesn't really do nothing for me. Not that I'm scared of them either. It just kind of seems stupid. In the shotgun, takes a snap, hand off. Nope, quick throw over to the left side. It's going to be caught by Slayton. Slayton, it's got room to run. He's got a blocker in front of him as well, down the right sideline, and he's finally pushed out of bounds. There's a flag on the play, though. What's the flag? Tim, you know about Thurmont, Maryland? No. And Scream. Watch this game. Ineligible receiver downfield, it looks like. So that big play is going to be negated. 2nd down and 10 for the Giants. Well, 2nd down and 15. Ineligible man downfield. Moving back. Watch this game makes me realize how much we should want Higgins, yeah. I'm certainly love interest in movies. Billy Madison, Veronica Vaughn, Happy Gilmore, Virginia Vinet, Waterboy, Vicky Vandercourt, Lil Nicky, Valerie Varon. There you go. Drew has a talk show now that could make you want to vomit if you watch a full episode. Yeah. Who do I got, Tim? Today I got the Bengals. Under 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 1st and 15 after the penalty. 3 receivers to the right side at their own 5-yard line. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. Pressure. Going to have to get rid of it. Going deep and a little bit high throw. Looking for Jalen Hyatt. Hyatt wanted a flag. Didn't get it. 2nd and 14 now. Tim, you seem to not like a lot of things, bro. That's fair. I like what I like. But I don't watch a whole lot of comedy. I really don't. I don't know. Comedy, I don't know. That's interesting. I think a lot of times I like more, but I like My Cousin Vinny. My Cousin Vinny's really good. 2 receivers each side. Takes a snap. Quick throw over to the right side, and it will be dropped by Darius Slayton. Incomplete. 3rd and 14. I do like stand-up comedy, though. I've watched a ton of stand-up comedy. Tim is the kind of guy you're watching a movie and he's like, yeah, not good. Honestly, that's what my wife has to deal with all the time. You like the Adam Family Purple Burger? I don't know anything about it. I also haven't watched a lot of movies, okay? I am very movie illiterate. Very movie illiterate. In the shotgun is Daniel Jones. 3rd and 14. I love Ace Ventura. Takes a snap. Drops back. Pressure. Has to get rid of it. Does. Underneath to Tracy. Tracy will get up to about the 13-yard line. Brings up 4th down with 2:27 to go. The Bengals should probably consider using a timeout here. But no, they won't. They're going to save their 2 timeouts. And let it go down to the 2-minute warning. 4th down coming up for the Giants. You want comedy? Watch Terror 3. Tim also can't watch TV series without a whole show completely ready to binge. Yes, that is very me. Very me. There's my boy Drew Lock. That's who needs to be in the game right now. No, it's a Purple Whopper from Burger King? Okay. Tim, what's your thoughts on the 7th seal? I don't know. Tim has discerning taste. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. But, yeah, no, I lose interest in shows if they're not ready for me to watch, like, consistently, right? I have done that many times now where I watch a show that's not over, and then I watch what is available. What's up?
You have yet to say that the reason why you don't find out I'm funny is because I'm the funniest person you've ever met.
Oh, my wife wanted me to inform you. There's no gun pointed at my head when I say this, is that she's the funniest person I've ever met. And that is why I don't really watch comedies, because I have a comedy in my house at all times.
Thank you.
In the kindest way possible. She's not a joke of a human. But I lose interest. Like, I have done that several times. Like, Walking Dead, I was really into it for like the first 2 or 3 seasons, and then I just lost interest. Never finished it. Supernatural, there was like 11 seasons on Netflix, and I think by the time I caught up, there was 12. I watched the first 12, never went back and watched 13 through 18. It's hella free, Tim. Tim, type 1 if you're in danger. When you're married, you're always in danger. Hashtag facts. At any moment. Gotta be on your toes. I do. She's reading the chat. Oh, that's funny. 2. There she is. Oh, she is funny at times. Tim's life matters. Yeah. Here goes the kick from Hack. 2 minute left. She's in the chat. Here comes the kick. Caught at the 46-yard line. Jones, not a lot of room. He's going to get tackled at the 46, and that's where they'll start this drive. So they'll have about 1 minute and 50 seconds left here in the second quarter with 2 timeouts to get points on the board. Blake Joyce is a good word at you. Tim, you think JD will watch film and see all the open receivers he missed today? Well, we will watch film and make sure that that's actually a fact. But yes, JD is going to improve week in and week out. Guy has an elite work ethic. Love to see it. We need to switch the VPN again. 2 receivers each side. Joe Burrow at their own 45. Man in motion is the tight end. From left to right, takes a snap, play action. Steps up, pressure, has to escape it, and no! Gets tripped up, nearly escaped it. But Azeez Ojulari able to get his foot and trip him up. And Joe Burrow will now be 1.5 to go. 2 timeouts. Needs like 20 yards-ish. Honestly, with 10 yards, or like 15, he's inside of Zach McPherson, or Evan McPherson's range. Tim, is your wife your Discord mod too? I don't think so. I don't think she's in the Discord. 3 receivers to the right. In the shotgun is Burrow. Takes a snap, 4-man rush, looking, pumping, steps up, throws underneath. It'll be caught by Brown. No, excuse me, that's Gazeki. No, it's not. It's neither of those. I thought I saw 30, then I thought I saw 88. Now I see 80. 80 is Andre Iosifas. Or Iosifas. Here we go. 45 to go here in the second quarter. 3rd down and 4. Still 2 timeouts remain. Joe Burrow scans the field. So they're at the 49-yard line. Takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking. Burrow steps up. Pressure. Down goes Burrow. Azeez Ojulari with back-to-back sacks. Well, 2 out of 3 plays end in sacks. And now it's going to be 4th down, and the Giants will use a timeout to see what happens after the punt. Wait, your wife isn't a mod on here? No, she doesn't chat very much. She doesn't need to be a mod. She can stay over there. Sounds believable. We'll carry on. There you go. Miss Sports Talk, nothing going on, just whistling and talking about how women are funnier than men. Yeah, sounds believable. Carry on. That's funny. Don't hurt Tim. Women are definitely not funnier than men. Uh-oh. We love the 19th here. All right, here we go. Here comes the punt from the Bengals, trying to pin him back deep. Takes a snap. Here comes the blitz, and they do get the punt off pretty easily. And booming kick all the way at the 5, and takes a bad bounce into the end zone, and with 21 seconds, they will get the ball at their own 20-yard line. 21 seconds remain with 1 timeout. Let's see if they even try. Tim, you think the Lions' chances of making a Super Bowl now without Hutchinson's out? I think they still have a chance. Obviously, Hutchinson improved their team a lot, but I think they're a well-coached team. I think they have a really strong offense, really strong run game, and a lot of talent on defense in many places. There's the kick. There's the kneel down, rather, and we're going into halftime. Cincinnati 7, Giants 0. Giants will get the ball coming out of the second half. And here we go. Let's take a look here at the first half stats. Joe Burrow went 9 for 15, 87 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. Daniel Jones, 8 for 16, 81 yards, no touchdowns, and a pick. Joe Burrow had 2 carries, 57 yards, including a 47-yard touchdown run on 3rd down and 18. That's the difference in this game. Then Daniel Jones, the leading rusher for the Giants right now. That is hilarious. The two quarterbacks are the leading rushers for both teams. 5 carries, 37 yards for Daniel Jones. Leading receiver in the game, T. Higgins, 4 catches, 48 yards. And Tyrone Chasey, leading receiver for the Giants, 3 catches, 33 yards. Leading tacklers, you got Logan Wilson with 6 and Tyler Nubin and Brian Burns both with 5 for the Giants. Jermaine Pratt was the one who got the interception off of Daniel Jones. Kicking, Evan McPherson, only kick of the day is an extra point, and he's 1 for 1 on it. Heading to the team stats, you got 6 to 8 first downs in favor of the Giants. Giants 2 for 6 on third down, 3 for 8 for the Bengals on third down. Nobody's attempted a fourth down conversion. 149 to 119 in total yards in favor of the Bengals. Penalty-wise, you have 3 penalties for 22 yards lost against the Bengals and 2 penalties for a 9-yard loss against the Giants. Time of possession almost dead even, 15:05 to 14:55 with a slight edge to the Bengals. We got a dogfight here in New York. Defensive battle. And the Giants will get the ball coming out of halftime. What up, Justin? White is funny to you, Tim? Yeah, there you go. What's your opinion on the water cycle? What are we saying here? When's the last time you heard a guy say, I just want a woman to make me laugh? Yeah. That's what I want. I just agree. Have you ever watched a woman mow the lawn with a mower, push mower? That's pretty good. What went wrong with Bengals? This team hasn't changed that much, have they? It's just the Giants defensively are not that bad. They're a strong team. This is actually not a shock to me, a 7-0 game here. Lion over Vikings, yeah. What went wrong with the Bengals? No. Well, that's unintentionally funny. That's like saying cats are funnier than dogs, yeah. Seems like an opinion, but to each their own. But that's just like your opinion, man. All right, let's hop over to the Discord. And we got a sporkle here. NFL's team's last MVP. That's interesting. Okay. All right. So there's 27 teams with former MVPs on them. So let's do this. All right. We got Matt Ryan. We got Lamar Jackson. Oh, if I can type. Buffalo Bills would have been OJ? Or Lawrence Taylor never won it, did he? He did for the Giants. Buffalo Bills. Who would have been there? Patriots. Let's see. Vikings would have been Adrian Peterson. He was the last non-quarterback to win it. Not Adrian Peterson, but Adrian Peterson. Los Angeles Chargers. LaDainian. Oh my goodness, I can never spell his name. No. Shoot. Maybe it wasn't even him anyway. Let's see here. Panthers, Cam Newton. Bears. Walter Payton. Bengals would have been what? Boomer Esiason? How do you spell his name? Oh my goodness. Somebody spell Boomer Esiason for me. Jim Kelly, somebody said in the chat. No. Let's see here. Dallas Cowboys. Oh, Thurman Thomas. That's the running back I'm thinking of. Yeah, good one. The Browns would have been Jim Brown, right? No? Who would the Bengals have had after that? Dallas Cowboys would have been what? Emmitt Smith? No, Troy Aikman? No, was it Emmitt Smith? Man. I don't know. Let's see. Denver Broncos was Peyton Manning. And the Colts was the Peyton Manning. Pat Mahomes, of course. What, are you really going to make me type in Patrick? Screw you, dude. Las Vegas Raiders. Was Bruce Smith an MVP? No, I didn't think so. No, it was Thurman Thomas. Okay, we already said that. Let's see. Rams would have been Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner. Miami Dolphins would have been Dan Marino. New England Patriots, of course, Tom Brady. New York Jets. New York Jets. Would that have been Joe Namath? Philadelphia Eagles MVP. Donovan McNabb never won one, did he? No. Pittsburgh Steelers MVP. Oh, Rich Gannon. Yeah, nice. Green Bay Packers, of course, Aaron Rodgers. Detroit Lions would have been Barry. Dallas Cowboys. Who would have been the Cowboys? Taylor Swift, yeah. Ron Jaworski. Who? For what? The Eagles? Ron Jaworski? No. I don't know who the Eagles would have been. Oh, Steve Young? No? Yeah, Steve Young. Okay. Seattle Seahawks. Did Sean Alexander win it? No. Tennessee Titans. Chris Johnson didn't win it, right? Washington Commanders would have been Mark Mosley. Man, I always forget how to spell his name. It's something weird. I also don't know why my freaking thing is glitching too. Who's left? All right, we have the Bengals. Who's left? I'm just looking up how to spell some guys. Boomer Esiason. I think that's the person. Boomer Esiason. There it is. I knew who it was. I just didn't know how to spell it. Dallas Cowboys. Who would have been Dallas's Cowboys last MVP? Not Troy Aikman? Was it Roger Staubach? No. Is that how you spell Roger Staubach? No, it's not. It's Staubach, not Stahl. Staubach. No. Okay, not him. Who would have been Cowboys' last MVP? Sean Alexander? I just spelled it wrong? Yeah, okay. Just wrote it wrong. It was Emmitt Smith. Did I just spell that wrong too? No. Oh, okay. Apparently I did spell that wrong earlier. All right. Philadelphia Eagles, Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, how do I spell Mark Mosley? I always get his name wrong. Mark Mosley. Okay. Markmosley. What, did Mark Ribbon win an MVP? No. Who won for us? Like, John Riggins never won an MVP, did he? No. Who won an MVP for us that was not Mark Mosley? Did Art Monk win one? Oh my gosh. Theismann won an MVP? Wait, what? Also, my computer's acting like super slow for some reason. Wait, hold on. Wait, who won? Who won? When did Mark Mosley win MVP? He won 82. Theismann won after that. Okay. Never mind. Man, I didn't realize I was after. I didn't know he won MVP. I forgot that he won MVP. That's funny. All right. Well, there you go. All right. That was good. That was fun. Kid doesn't know his own team. I know, right? All right. Good old immaculate grid. Let's just do this as fast as humanly possible. Don't care about the rarity. We're just knocking it down. So we got A.J. Brown. This one is Darius Slay. Eagles, Seahawks. Percy Harvin, right? Didn't he play for both of them? Yeah. Amir Abdullah. Let's see here. Broncos and Seahawks. Most Titans and Jaguar Vikings. Lions and Broncos. Titans and Broncos. Moss Titans. What? Oh, Randy Moss? No. Did Randy... Wait. Randy Moss never played for the Titans? Russell Wilson? Russell Wilson. That's the obvious one. You're right. That's the most obvious, of course. Lions and Broncos. What about this name? We're about to get the second half started. So, yeah, Tatum Bell. There you go. Eagles, Seahawks, Ricky Waters. Ooh, Ricky Waters. Nice, nice. The Titans and Vikings. Yes, he did. He played for the Titans. I don't even remember him playing. I remember him playing for the Raiders. Wow. I don't remember him playing for the Titans at all. That's wild. I remember playing for the Raiders, the Patriots, the Vikings. I don't remember whatever. Last one. We're about to get the kickoff from Evan McPherson. There's the kick for the second half. And it will be a touchback. And the last one, Titans. Titans. Who's the obvious one here? Interesting. This one is not coming to me immediately. I don't know. Didn't he have a stint over here? Yeah, he did. There we go. Eric Decker pulled it out. All right, cool. All right, under center goes Daniel Jones at their own 30 to start the second half. Takes a snap. Play action. Pressure coming. Has to step up, avoids it. Now throws to the left side. Has a man open, but Darius Slayton could not hang on to it. Hits the ground, and it's now 2nd and 10 here for New York. It was the last team he played for. I gotcha. Question, how still common a take is that Lamar is just really a running quarterback? Also, that Mahomes and Josh Allen are 1A and 1B. I don't know who's who. I don't know who's in that conversation. I mean, Lamar Jackson is definitely a primarily threat with his legs. Takes a snap, handoff to the left side is Tracy, and Tracy will get tackled for no gain here, fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage. Sets up 3rd and 10. I mean, Lamar Jackson is the elite quarterback that Lamar Jackson is because of his legs, right? Now, of course, that doesn't mean he can't throw. He does slice defenses up sometimes, but he has never had 4,000 yards, right? Am I crazy on that? Hasn't he never had a 4,000-yard season? Yeah, he's never had 3,700 yards. So how can you talk about being an elite thrower and you've never even had 3,700 yards? Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Jones throws underneath. It will be caught and gets close to the first down marker. There is a flag, though. So Johnson makes it. Theo Johnson, rookie. You're crazy for other reasons? Yeah. True. Lamar will be that label until he wins the Super Bowl or leads the league in passing yards. Theismann suffered illegal formation. 5-yard penalty. They will accept it since they got down to a 4th and 2. They don't want to give Dayball an opportunity to go for it. So they will move him back, and it's now 3rd and 15. Oh, no, they did decline it. Okay. They did decline it. So now bring up 4th and 2 and now force a punt. Yep, they're going to go for it on 4th. This was the scary part. All right, they just decide to decline it. Now 4th and 2. Dayball might make them pay here. Two receivers each way. In the shotgun, man in motion is Slayton from right to left. Trying to get him to jump. Got to stay true for the Bengals. They do snap it. Here we go. Quick throw to the left side, and it's batted down. Turnover on downs. Wow, Mike Hilton comes up and knocks it down. And the Bengals will take over at the Giants' 38-yard line, already well inside Evan McPherson's leg range. Brutal. And then Mahomes is number one. Number one. There is no 1B. There is no 1C. There's no 1 nothing. There's arguably not even a 2. There's a 1 and then there's a 3, right? Mahomes is a freak. I know he's slowed down right now, but he's still back-to-back champion, 3-time champion, AFC championship every year. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Here's Moss, and Moss will fall forward for a gain of about 3. 2-time MVP, right? 55 touchdown year or something, 50 touchdown year, 5,000 yard year. I mean, Mahomes is something special right now. All right, here we go. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. 13.5 to go in the third quarter. 2 receivers each side. Joe takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking, quick throw over to the right side. Jamar Chase with the first down, gain of about 8. I was rooting for Mahomes, but I'm tired of seeing the same team in the AFC dominate for an entire decade. Starting to feel that Patriot fatigue from the late 2000s, yeah. Here we go. Under 13 minutes to go in the third quarter. 2 receivers each side in the shotgun here for Burrow. Joe takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here is Moss, and Moss will fall forward for just a yard. Wait a minute, the ball comes out. Did the Giants get it back? Yes, they do. For now, it is Giants football. Mike McFadden ends up with it. Azeez Ojulari punches it out. Moss looks stunned. Don't know if he is upset with himself. Let's see. Did they punch it out? There's the... no. Ooh, wait a minute. That ball was out. Hold on. That ball was out, I think. Here we go. And I don't think there's enough to overturn this to say that ball was not out. And Mike McFadden with a clear recovery right there. All right, this is going to be a turnover. And the Giants with a huge break here. After the failed fourth down, they were basically guaranteed to give up points. But nope, they needed the turnover and they got it. Ronnie Edwards. Okay, that's an actual good stats-based argument, but people make Lamar out to be a bad passer. Also, Gus, I think that's an undue standard for Lamar to win the Super Bowl. Yeah. It's... I mean, that's where my head's at. If you've never thrown for 4,000 yards, never even thrown for 3,700 yards, yeah, you had a 36 touchdown year. That's huge. That's fantastic. And I respect the crap out of Lamar. And I don't feel the need to take away the legs in the conversation. I don't know why. I don't know why that matters. I think Lamar is still a phenomenal quarterback. He's a top-notch quarterback, right? Like, can you put him in the Mahomes conversation? No. He's got, one playoff win, right? I mean, that's where the quarterback is defined. What can you do in the playoffs, right? You don't necessarily need a Super Bowl, but only one playoff win in your entire career, I believe it is. That's not good enough, right? Or maybe two, right? Or how many playoff wins is... Maybe I'm exaggerating it. Maybe he has 3. Hold on. Lamar Jackson, playoff wins. Playoff record. How many does he have? All right, 2. He's 2-4 in his playoffs, right? And I don't think he's ever beaten... No, he's never beaten Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, right? So he's just not there with Patrick Mahomes. QB play is not binary, many ways to win. Yeah. So I don't feel the need to say that Lamar Jackson is inferior in any way because he's a freak. He's an awesome player. And he's not been hurt, knock on wood for him. And he's fantastic. He's not a bad passer, but when you get MVPs at the QB position, you get compared to Mahomes and Burrow. Lamar isn't at that level passing, yeah. But Joe Burrow shouldn't even be in that conversation right now. I respect Joe Burrow. I loved Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, and I thought he should definitely be the number 1 pick. I would want a Joe Burrow. But that being said, Joe Burrow has been so disappointing. Yes, he got to the Super Bowl that one year. That's awesome. But outside of that one year, it's been bad. 2 receivers each way. In the shotgun, takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here is Tracy. Tracy with a nice hole up the middle. He'll get a gain of about 9. Sets up 2nd and 1. Lamar is the rare talent who is a better football player than he is a quarterback, if that makes sense. The fact that he can still be so impactful at QB without being an elite passer is a testament to him. Yeah. In the shotgun, takes a snap. Play action, quick throw to the left side, and it's going to be incomplete. Darius Slayton won a flag, and he's not going to get it. It's 3rd and 1 now. Yeah. Third and 1, single back formation. And it's going to be a QB sneak, and Daniel Jones gets it with ease. Gain of 2 on the play, and it'll bring up a 1st down and 10. At their own 32. That Cincy LA Super Bowl seemed rigged to get the new LA team some publicity. I know, everything's rigged at all times. I'm not somebody that thinks it's rigged. I'm not. I think it can be frustrating as crap sometimes, but I don't think it's rigged. 3 receivers to the right side, takes a snap, handoff to the left side, bouncing it out will be Tracy, and Tracy will knock it out of bounds after a gain of just 2. Second down and 1. Jones. 2 receivers each way. Takes the snap. Quick throw over to the right side. It's caught by Wandale. Wandale will get tripped up after a gain of about 5. So it'll bring up now 3rd down and 2. 11 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Single back formation. Daniel Jones takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Tracy will get hit at the line of scrimmage by Pratt. And it gets strung straight backwards. Uh-oh. Oh, Tyrone Tracy's hurt. Tyrone Tracy just got crushed. Ooh. His arm was up like this. 4th and 2. Wait a minute. Are they not looking at his head injury? They're going for it on 4th and 2. What's going on here? 4th and 2. Wow. He's okay? Single back? No way. They have to have Tyrone Tracy looked at, right? Did I make that up? Hold on. Wait a minute. Tim has been infiltrated by the refs. They didn't like us calling the PI call either. Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. They're showing replays that don't matter. Hold on. I gotta go back. He looked hurt. What was that? That's weird. All right, here we go. He was doing the zombie thriller dance. Yeah, I mean, that was weird. 4th and 2, and they're not having him looked at. Here we go, 4th and 2. 2 receivers each way. Daniel Jones in the shotgun, takes a snap, fakes it, pitches it to the Tyrone Tracy, and he gets the first down. All right, he looks okay now. Wow, I'm shocked that they did not look at him for a concussion. That is wild. There you go. Great job. Great pitch by Daniel Jones. Great move by Tracy. First down at their own 44. Takes a snap, handoff to Tracy, trying to find a gap. Not much there. And he'll get a gain of 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Giants at their own 46. Mahomes and Burrow are better passers than Lamar, but they are both all-time great passers. But they are both all-time. What do you mean the but? Aren't? Overall, Lamar is better than Burrow. People still underrate the prospect of black quarterbacks. I don't know. I mean, Mahomes is a black quarterback, but okay. 3 receivers to the left side. Quick throw over there to Tracy. Tracy will slip a tackle and get a first down. And moving the chains. But there is a flag in the play. Let's see what it is. I mean, I think they underestimate the running quarterback, and I think that there's a lot of legitimacy to it, fairness, because running backs have a short career, right? And if you're running a lot like a running back and taking a ton of hits, you know, you're running for 1,000-yard seasons and potentially taking way more hits on your body. It's just like getting sacked a ton of times, right? If you're a quarterback that gets sacked a bunch, you're going to get worn down and most likely not going to be a long career. First and 10 at the 44-yard line. 2 receivers each way. Daniel Jones takes a snap, handoff up the middle here, and it will be a nice run by the backup, Eric Gray, and Eric Gray gets a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 now coming up for the Giants in field goal range. It's an optical illusion, Tim. He was doing the zombie thriller dance. That's funny. All right, 2 receivers each way. In the shotgun is Daniel Jones. Takes a snap, handoff. Nope, play action, looking. Pressure, going to the right side, and has to just get rid of it. And 2nd and 4. Was there not an illegal man downfield? Fortunate for the Giants. Good job there. Nobody on the offensive line getting too antsy to move upfield because they were setting up the screen. Jones in the shotgun. 2 receivers each way at the 38-yard line. Takes a snap, 4-man rush. Looking, pressure, gets rid of it, and great coverage, but great catch. He is shy of the first down, though. It's now going to be 4th and 2. Taylor Britt with great coverage on that one. And Brian Daboll, is he not going to take points in this tight game? Interesting. Greg Joseph, 53-yard attempt is on the table. They're not going to do it. The recommendation for the Next Gen Stats is to go for it here. I may be in the interest of just taking points in a low-scoring affair. But they're going to go for it, and here they go. Let's see what Brian Daboll can do in the clutch. Trying to get to 3-3 to back to 500. Daniel Jones changing the play at the line. It's 1.5 yards. They might QB sneak it again. Man in motion is Hodgins, takes a snap, handoff right up the middle, bouncing it out to the left side, and Tyrone Tracy will slip the tackle enough to get the first down, tripped up, and a gain of 5 on the play. Move the chains for the Giants. Gutsy call. Gutsy call. Little, just straight up duo run right up the middle, and it works there this time. Can the Giants end this with a 7-7 tie? That would be funny. 3 receivers to the right side in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Daniel Jones is just going to keep it. He's got a gap. And Daniel Jones will get a gain of about 4.5 or so. Second down and middle. This is way Philly will be the only one with an ugly win compared to Washington. Respectable's loss. There you go. I hope that the Bengals just beat them. I don't know why we'd want to tie. 2 receivers each way. Giants in the shotgun at the 25-yard line. Takes a snap. Handoff to the right side is Tracy. Tracy spinning. Getting a first down. Gain of 6. I like this Tyrone Tracy kid. This Tyrone Tracy kid actually looks like a legit running back. You know, his stats aren't there, but they're not blocking for him well. But even in 2-yard runs, he's running very hard. Zach Taylor screaming at the ref for some reason. Here we go. At the 19-yard line. 2 receivers each way. Daniel Jones takes a snap. Looking. Going deep. And it's incomplete. Oh, they're calling a pass interference. And Darius Slayton is hurt on the play, but this is going to put them at first and goal on the 5. Number 20 is screaming, how? Pass interference. Let's take a look. Turner. Yep. DJ Turner gets called for it. Yep. He just runs right into him. Never gets his head around for the football, and easy call. That is an easy call. DJ Turner just pushing him out of bounds and nowhere near the football. That's a flag. Easy flag for DJ Turner. Darius Slayton a little shaken up on the play. He will be, looks like, walking on his own accord. Hopefully he's all right. I formation. We might have a tie game here. Here we go. Man in motion is the tight end. Right to left is Theo Johnson. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Tyrone Tracy into the end zone. And the Giants get on the board here. 7-6 pending an extra point. Gutsy calls. The turnover turns into points. Zach Moss. Big turnover there. They need to measure to see if they got the first down. Yeah. I'm saying Lamar isn't a bad passer or even good because he's not as great as Mahomes and Burrow. Even Mahomes has commented that the criticism for running, and here we go, the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good, and it will be a PAT through the uprights. Even Mahomes has commented that the criticism for running that he and Kyler and Lamar get is strange. People criticize Mahomes for running? Okay, I guess. I just think that the quarterback position gets criticized no matter what, right? I mean, Tom Brady, before he won the last 2 Super Bowls for New England, people were screaming about how he's over the hill, no good anymore, needs to retire, he stinks, he's not who he once was, and then he went ahead and won 2 more Super Bowls, just his entire time getting criticized over and over and over and over and over again. I do think that there's probably just some sensitivity here, that when you get some criticism, that it has to do with the color of your skin. I just think that the NFL is a tough business, and everybody gets criticized over and over and over again. You know, and it's just the nature of the business, right? I know Mahomes has a very unique career, but he's still, frankly, underrated all time at this point. I still think that some people would reflexively say Rodgers over him and dismiss him out of hand with Manning. I mean, Manning has had a much longer career, right? I mean, I don't know if, would you say already Mahomes has surpassed Peyton? in just 5-6 years. I think that's kind of diminishing what a guy like Peyton Manning has done his entire career. But, and I mean, Manning was a freak. He had 55 touchdown season, most yards in a year, right? 5,300 yards or something like that in only 16 games. People have had now 17 games and nobody's touched it in a passing league, right? So, I mean, Manning had a legit career. Now, Aaron Rodgers, I think at this point, there's probably an argument already over Mahomes and Rodgers. Probably. But Rodgers has played a lot longer, so it is. I mean, I love Mahomes. Mahomes is a freak. I'm all about Mahomes. All about him. Right? I'm super high on him. Love Mahomes. Respect the crap out of what he's doing. He's like my favorite. He's my favorite player that's not on Washington. Have you ever heard Lamar talk? I think his game is purely instinctual. Let's see. And he has great instincts, but his athleticism will fail him sooner than later, and he'll be a shell of himself. Yeah, I mean, until he actually has a full season with his arm just dominating, it's going to be tough for him to, as I said, 3,700 yards. 3,700. That's it. What about Cam? Cam only knew how to throw a fastball. That dude, man, he had a strong cannon of an arm. Watching him play, there's no touch on that football. He just slung that thing. Brady should have had another asterisk for the Tampa Bay Super Bowl. It was COVID season and purposely went there for home field advantage for the final game. Okay. Here we go. And the pistol takes a snap, play action. Looking, steps up, has to avoid it. Now he's looking, scanning, has time, going deep, and Jamar Chase comes up with the catch. Flott was all over him, but he makes the grab anyway, and here comes the Bengals. But Lamar doesn't have to be that much better as a passer, just good enough to win the big one. I mean, I don't know. What do you want from me? What do you want to say about Lamar? He has 2 playoff wins in his entire career. He's never won a Super Bowl. He is a 2-time MVP. He's never thrown for over 3,700 yards. I don't know. Like, what? I feel as though you should ask more. Play action, roll into the right side, and it will be caught by T. Higgins. And T. Higgins will get out of bounds for a game of 5. I mean, Aaron Rodgers has a Super Bowl. He has a Super Bowl, and he gets criticized all over the place. I mean, he gets crapped on year in and year out for not being able to win in the NFC Championship game, always losing to the Niners. And he just gets crapped on over and over and over and over again. Right? What should I just say then? It's, oh, well, the white quarterbacks never get the respect. I don't know. Like, it's you don't get respect if you don't win. In the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. Man in the motion is Chase. Takes a snap, jet sweeping it to Chase. Chase gets the first down and a few extra up near the 20. 1st and 10. But Lamar doesn't have to be that much of a passer. Yep. Ravens can't beat the Chiefs. Yep. Neither can Buffalo. Yep. Rodgers had big shoes to fill. Yep. Here we go. In the shotgun. 2 tight ends on the right. 2 receivers to the left side. Man in motion. Takes a snap. Drops back. Looking. Quick throw over to the left side. It's going to be caught. And he will get tackled for a gain of 1 is Allen. Because, I mean, Aaron Rodgers has a legitimate argument to be the best passer of all time. Okay? Like, that's how good Aaron Rodgers is. He is a freak. I mean, his stat lines are absurd. Aaron Rodgers' stats. I mean, good night. 48 touchdowns, only 5 picks. 37-4, 26-4, 25-2, 16-6, 47, 31-8. Takes a snap. Looking, pumping, scanning, going to chuck it underneath. It'll be caught by Allen, and Allen carrying defenders for a first down. And he's going to get a horse collar tackle, add half a distance to the goal to the end of it. 31-8, 38-5, 17-6, 38, 39-8, 45-6. He did in the Packers' final season, 26-12. Okay, so outside of the 2022 season. So from 2010 to 2022, he only threw double-digit picks 0 times. No foul for horse collar here. He's got around the shoulder. He didn't pull straight back. Mozambique, Tim. All right, Mozambique. Here we go. How's it going, everybody? We got 46 of you in the chat. If you haven't already, hit that like button. In the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. Allen in motion left to right, now goes back to the left. Takes a snap, play action, looking, scanning, pumping, looking, throws it to the right side, and it's too low. Looking for Iovisa, or Sifas. And now it's 2nd and goal from the 9. Even Marino gets dissed for not winning the Super Bowl. Yeah, Marino gets all sorts of crap for not winning the big one. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then you have guys that won the Super Bowl that get no respect. Trent Dilfer, Brad Johnson, 2 receivers each way. Nick Foles, chase in motion right to left, takes a snap, play action, quick throw over to the left side. It's going to be caught by T. Higgins, and Higgins will dive ahead for a gain of 8. 3rd down and goal now from the 1. It's all Finkel's fault. Laces out, yep. 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Bum, 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 bum. 1:50 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Joe Burrow breaks out of the huddle at the 1-yard line. I formation. Heavy formation. All the tight ends. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Chase Brown into the end zone untouched. What a play there by the offensive line. Chase Brown. Oh, wait a minute. What's the flag? Ooh, might be because of holding. Holding. Offense number 67, and it negates the touchdown. Number 67, can't believe it. Now it's going to be 3rd and 11. It's Volson who gets called for it. Bum, 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 bum. Rodgers didn't get a ton of criticism, but can't speak until before. To see the guy in the chat assumes Lamar's intelligence because of Florida vernacular. 3 receivers to the right side. In the shotgun is Joe Burrow. Takes a snap, drops back, looking, steps up, pressure, now escapes to the right side, and down goes Burrow! Dexter Lawrence gets the sack, and now that will be held to a field goal. Huge holding call, and now the Giants will hold him to a field goal and get the ball back here with about a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. He's a thoughtful and nice guy. 3, Lamar's Young. 3 is Lamar's Young. I need Higgins to go off for fantasy. Well, good luck, Rodney. From the right hash. Here we go. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And it is now 10-7, Bengals on top. New York's going to block another field goal like last week? Boo. Yep. Stuff. Aaron Rodgers got so much criticism for not being a team player and can't win the big one after he won it all. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just disagree, but I think Aaron Rodgers gets a whole ton of criticism, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Tim, MJ or LeBron? I am an MJ guy. Not a LeBron fan at all. Not a LeBron fan at all. But that stems from because I'm a big Wizards fan. Well, big Wizards fan is an exaggeration. I used to be more of a Wizards fan than I am today. I'm still a Wizards fan, but I just don't follow that much. Mainly because I just don't like the NBA as much anymore. Even though my criticism is actually not really that valid. I guess it's just because that the Wizards suck. So that's really what bothers me. But anyway, nonetheless, I'm a Wizards fan. So back when they had the big three with Gilbert Arenas, Antoine Jameson, Caron Butler, right? And you had Brendan Haywood in the middle. I was really mad at LeBron because he kept traveling to beat the Wizards. And he said it was called the crab dribble, and it made me want to puke. I hated it. It's disgusting. It's stupid. And I think that the NBA, I don't know why they went away from every foot going up and down as a step. I don't know why they allow several feet to go up and down, and it's a jump step because you jump with 2 feet and you go down with 2 feet. That in my day would be called an up and down, you'd think, right? But no, it's now a jump stop, and you could just jump all the way to the basket and get a bucket to win the game. It's annoying. If you're a Wizards fan, you should like LeBron more. Well, I didn't grow up in the 90s. Maybe MJ was mean to the Wizards back in the day. Maybe if I grew up in the 90s, I would have different feelings. Because FIBA does it and they wanted international players, I guess so. 41 to go in the third. Single back formation. Takes a snap. Hand up. Nope. Play action pressure. Has to get rid of it. And does. Finds Theo Johnson, the rookie. And the rookie will get a first down. Gain about 15 on the play. Good job, Daniel Jones, just getting rid of the football before he got sacked there. 30 seconds remain in the third. Not going to lie, I'm so down on my team after a loss for the first time in a while. We kept up with the top team in NFL. Dallas got absolutely crapped on. Oh, I'm not so down. I gotcha. 3 receivers to the left. In the shotgun. Trying to get him to jump. Doesn't work. All right. In the shotgun. Can't get him to jump. Again. 3, 2. And what's going to happen here? Do the Giants have to use a timeout? No, that's going to go to the end of the third quarter. Sorry, missed that. End of the third quarter, we have the Giants 7, Bengals 10, and the Giants have the ball at their own 45, 1st and 10. MJ ruined Kwame Brown. I think Kwame Brown ruined Kwame Brown. I'm seeing the NFC turn out like this. First, Washington, Detroit, Atlanta, and San Francisco. When healthy again, wildcard Minnesota, Giants, and Saints. I don't hate that prediction, except the Giants. I don't know. Do I like the Giants prediction? I don't think so. I think another team from the NFC North comes out, whether it be the Packers or the Bears or the Bucks. I don't think the Giants make it. I don't think the Giants make it at all. No way. Also, the Saints at 2-4, who just lost, and they don't even have their quarterback Derek Carr. Actually, I disagree with the Giants and Saints. I think the Packers and the Bucks are the most likely. And then you have the Seahawks, the Bears, Philly. I think that those are the guys on the outside looking in that have a chance. I don't think the Saints have a chance with no Derek Carr. Grew up in the 90s. MJ was so clutch. Yep. I guess I just see a lot of reactionary takes on both Lamar and Mahomes. Like 1A and 1B, Allen comps to Mahomes were just dumb and strange. Lamar takes are somewhat reasonable, but overblown. Yeah, I mean, Josh Allen is one of those quarterbacks that his height is so high, right? I mean, the cannon of an arm. He just overpowers dudes. He made Bobby Wagner, when Wagner was on the Rams, look like a little kid, right? Because he's 6'5", 250 pounds or something. So his height is fun to think about what he could be. And I think people do kind of want him to get there because they want a real rival to a guy like Mahomes, because Mahomes is known as the strong arm cannon dude, freak, right? Can run the football as well. Like Josh Allen has a lot of those traits, but just a step up almost. But then he doesn't have the football IQ. Then he'll have games where he throws 4 picks and you're just thinking like, what are you doing? But remember, Josh Allen was 13 seconds away of beating Mahomes, right? So he's in the mix. But I hear you. And also, Rodney, a little, just a thing too, a little bit is you'll find what you go looking for, right? If you go and look, I'm sure you can find comments of different players. Like you say that Aaron Rodgers doesn't get criticism, and I think it's probably because you're not looking for it. And that's not a hate on you. It's just a thing, right? And we all do it. We all go hunting for the information we want to hear and want to see to boost our arguments at any time. And it's something that we have to fight against as intelligent people, right? We're all in the chat intelligent, except for, of course, Pig. But no, anyway, it's something that we just have to fight against. So whatever you go looking for, you're sure to find. In the shotgun, takes a snap, handoff up the middle, Tyrone Tracy, and Tracy will move the pile, gets a gain of about 3.5, 4 yards. 2nd down and 6. Man, I saw Andy Reid comments that he should be fired last year before they won the Super Bowl. It's insane. 2nd and 6. 3 receivers to the left side. Takes a snap. Keeps it. Heading it straight ahead. And Daniel Jones will get a tackle for a gain of 4. 3rd down and 2 now for the Giants. This is 2024, bro. Hutchinson will be fine. He'll clear that right up. Yeah. Here we go. 3rd and 1. 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Tracy. Tracy will get stuffed. And now it's 4th and 2. Pig always catching strays. All right, 4th and 1. Brian Dable going to go for it yet again. Gutsy call. Gutsy call. Here we go. 13.5 to go in the 4th quarter. Single back formation. Heavy set formation here. Daniel Jones under center. Takes a snap. QB sneak. And he got there. He got there. That's enough for the first. Move the chains. It's amazing because I'm pro Kwame Brown. Yeah, that comment is definitely what made it. You're the lack of intelligence here. Oh, I love you, Pig. Love you, Pig. Pig's awesome. I know I could say that about Pig because I know Pig is an awesome guy who could take the joke. That's why you say it. That's why you say it. Also because it's true. Just kidding. 1st and 10. 12:50 to go in the 4th. Daniel Jones under center. Tracy the single back. Slayton goes in motion left to right. 2 receivers each way now. Takes the snap. Play action. Looking. Stepping up. Now we're going to throw it underneath into the check down. Tyrone Tracy's got room to run. And Tracy makes his man miss. A little shake and bake. Gain of 9. Sets up 2nd and 1. About to start a Tim versus Dr. Pig beef, yeah. Man, if the pressure didn't happen, he actually had that dig route open. But good check down, gain of 9. Single back formation. QB sneak. First down, gain of about 2. Move the chains. The Tim versus Dr. Pig goes harder than Tupac versus Biggie. I just hope they don't get capped. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'm going to make a Hit 'em Up Part 2. All right, here we go. 10-7. Bengals on top. 1st and 10. Giants in field goal range. Empty backfield set. 3 receivers to the left. In this shotgun, takes a snap. Here comes the blitz. Good protection. Has time. Going to throw it underneath, and it will be Tyrone Tracy getting it, and gain of about 5. Great protection there by the Giants. An all-out blitz, and they had plenty of time. $11 to go here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 5. All right, here we go. 2 receivers each way. Running back in the backfield with Daniel Jones out of the shotgun. A lot of linemen on the field for the Bengals, and nearly gets the sack and incomplete. Looking for Hyatt. 3rd down and 5 now. Will the Giants continue this drive, or will they have to settle for a field goal here? It would be a 46-yard field goal currently where it sits. Wow. All right. 3rd down and 5. 2 receivers each way. Eric Gray, the running back in the game. Everybody on the line of scrimmage here for the Bengals. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. Looking. Going to throw it over the right side. It's batted in the air. And incomplete. Wan'Dale Robinson wanted a flag, but it's batted down. So that will not be a pass interference with a tip ball. So 4th and 5. 46-yard attempt coming up for Greg Joseph. I hit him right in the face. Hit the Bengals guy right in the face. Greg Joseph to kick. So they're going to make it a 47-yard attempt. So they weren't at the 28. They were at the 29. To the left side. You have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is no good. Wide left. 10.5 to go in the fourth, and the missed kick by Greg Joseph gives the Bengals the remaining lead. I think that's a good stance. Like, I don't like Rodgers. I don't think his non-football comments and thoughts are bad. Or I think they are, sorry. But prospect of his greatness being over, is it really? It makes me sad. Yeah, he's not doing very well over there in New York, that's for sure. Tim, Drake or P. Diddy? I don't know. What's the story going on with Drake right now? I have no idea. Just going to plead the fifth and just say Lil Wayne. Didn't MJ turn the Wizards into North Carolina? What? Yep. Yeah, I definitely think that Aaron Rodgers, he's a guy that's never seen a conspiracy theory he doesn't like, right? So, and then his obsession with Nathaniel Hackett is his biggest downfall. Nathaniel Hackett it's in his name. I don't know why he still has a job. So it's just ridiculous. But what are you gonna do? But yeah, Aaron Rodgers, just freak throwing the football, but he's old now. All I know is Jaden Daniels is amazing, and that's all I care about. Jaden Daniels, in just his 6th game, he is unbelievable. Love me some Jaden Daniels. Football IQ through the roof. Seems like a high character individual. Freak athlete. Just awesome. Loving it. Hack it till you make it. That's right. Drake got caught smuggling illegal aliens over the border and keeping them in a bait. Jeez Louise. You know, when you're that rich, you just live weird lives, man. I don't understand it. I don't know why. I don't know. Well, money just enhances who you are. So if you're a weirdo and you get a lot of money, you do even weirder stuff. So just try to keep your character and not let money go that way. You gotta just continue to be a high character individual. But I don't know. At the same time, these guys that come up through like acting, like Drake, I don't know what P. Diddy came up through, but I'm thinking Drake, with everything going on in the acting world and as kid actors, you're almost set up for failure, you know, like Miley Cyrus and a bunch of others. And the shotgun takes a snap, handoff up the middle is Chase Brown. Chase Brown will get tackled for a gain of about 5. Tim, I'm joking. Okay, cool. Because I have no clue. You could have told me anything, and I'd just be like, okay. I don't follow this stuff, so I have no idea. I want to see JD start seeing the field and hitting open receivers. Oh, dude, come watch the film. He saw some things today that were fantastic. Think about that touchdown to Terry over the middle. That throw to Zach Ertz was ridiculous over the middle. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Joe Burrow pumping, throwing over the middle of the field. Has his man. And it's going to be T. Higgins crossing midfield. For once, the QB isn't one of the reasons we lose the games. Even in our losses, he balls. Yep. Diddy became famous for sampling other music. Recordings, irony that recordings will be what brings him down. Oh, that's funny. I see what you're saying. Yeah. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 now at the 44-yard line here. Single back formation with Chase Brown. Now an offset I formation to the right as the tight end moves into the backfield. Takes a snap, play action. Joe Burrow pumping, makes the guy miss and just has to throw it into the dirt. And there was a receiver in the area, so incomplete pass. And now 2nd and 10 with 9:03 to go in the 4th. Johnson doing a great job there, not letting Joe Burrow get loose and forcing the throwaway. Oof, that right arm of T. Higgins. Ugh. Man, those helmets hurt. Brutal. Jamar Chase goes in motion right to left, 2 receivers each side now. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. 4 down linemen for the Giants. Joe Burrow, 5 seconds of the play clock, takes a snap. 4-man rush. Quick throw out there to the flat. Chase Brown has to make a man miss, and he will not. Good tackle there by Phillips, and he will get tackled for no gain. 3rd down and 10 now for the Bengals. Drake's most egregious character flaw was he wanted us to draft Drake May over JD because of his namesake. Oh, that's funny. 8:40 to go in the 4th. You probably made that up too, but it's still funny. Here we go. 8.5. 3rd down and 10. 3 receivers to the left side. Mosh motions back into the backfield. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. Burrow steps up, has to throw it underneath, and he takes a huge shot at the end of that play. And Joe Burrow gets up, and he looks like he's going to be okay. He's a little shaken up, more frustrated probably than anything. 4th and 10. And the Bengals will have to be punting it away. Didn't think this game would be a defense battle. Yeah. Yep, good job there by Brian Burns, not landing on top of the quarterback to avoid the flag. It is neither true nor funny. You are wrong on both accounts, Tim. That's fair. I mean, why not? Here we go, Rico. To punt it away. There's the kick. And fair catch going to be caught at the 12-yard line by Smith Marset. So Daniel Jones back on the field here with 8:06 to go in the 4th quarter. Great job there by Brian Burns. PDF. I feel like I did hear about that too. Yeah, wasn't he like texting? Now that I remember that, now that you mentioned that, wasn't it some weird thing that he was like texting with some 15-year-old or something, and they were accusing him of grooming or something? I don't know. Like they were texting about like relationship advice and wild stuff like that. I don't know. Probably very inappropriate. By probably, I mean definitely. Just, there's no need for that nonsense. There's no need. Right? Because even if you're not doing anything weird, right? Let's say Drake was completely innocent. If you're texting young teenage girls about that stuff, it's just a bad precedent because now you just open the door for weirdos, right? Oh, it's no big deal. It's just a communication privately over a phone that nobody has access to, that nobody's paying attention to. It's no big deal. Like, no, that is a big deal, right? You shouldn't be doing that. Tim, have you not heard Not Like Us by Kendrick? How white are you? I don't listen to Kendrick Lamar. I don't listen to music that much, period. I mean, I don't listen to anything. Like, I don't know the new country songs or, you know, my wife will have some music on sometimes when we're going down the road, but, you know, I don't really listen to a lot of stuff. Tim, do you think Ron gets another head coaching job next year? No. No. Ron's gone. I hope Dallas hires him. That'd be funny. If Ron gets a job, it'll be a defensive coordinator job. Or a linebacker and coach or something like that. For like a young head coach, Joe Burrow's going to go into the tent to look at his concussions. Dallas is going to hire Sirianni. That's interesting. That's a great play by Brian Burns. That's crazy. Here we go. Single back formation at their own 11. Takes a snap. Play action. Looking. Stepping up. Goes to the left side. And it will be caught by Slayton. Nice route. Gets the separation needed. Great throw there by Daniel Jones as well. 7:59 to go and counting in the fourth. Tim's favorite song is Hail to the Redskins. You know it. That's a great play there. Taylor Britt does not have the stopping power there. Well done. Ron looks pretty natural and happy doing things NFL Network highlights, though. He may never want to leave. I don't blame him. You've done your thing, man. In the shotgun. 2 receivers each way. At the 26-yard line. Takes a snap, drops back. Blitz coming late. Has to get rid of it and does. And has his man Slayton. And Slayton gets tripped up, but not until after a gain of 9. Sets up second down and short. Already up to their own 35-yard line after this drive started at their own 11. 7:10 to go in the fourth. What up, Chris? I just subscribed on my phone. Thanks. QB sneak. Daniel Jones gets a first down. All right. Daniel Jones already at 11 carries, 56 yards today. Just under 6 minutes to play. Keeps this drive moving up the 38-yard line now. Tim, you like Taylor Swift songs? I haven't listened to new Taylor Swift songs for a minute. I used to like her back in the day, though. Our Song is one of my jams. I know every song on that. I know every word of that one, basically. Our song is a slamming screen doors, taking out late, taking over a window. Yeah. 3 receivers to the left side. Takes a snap. Looking, scanning, throws over to the left side. It will be caught by Wan'Dale. Wan'Dale Robinson gets a gain of about 6. But I don't know any of her new stuff, really. I don't know. I mean, I know the, like, Shake It Off or whatever. I don't know the words, though. But Tim's favorite song is Usher's Yeah. He's been singing it all day. Yeah. Welcome, Chris, on your phone, LeClaire. That's right. Chris, on your phone, LeClaire. 2nd and 3. They give him 7 on the play. Just shy of the 45-yard line. Three receivers bunch to the right side. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Looking. Going deep to Hyatt. And incomplete. Alligator armed it. Jalen Hyatt looking at the ref, screaming, "He held my arm." No, I don't believe him whatsoever. He didn't. He was not very believable when he said that. No, no. Hand-to-hand combat. He's looking for the football. He's pushing off at the same time. That's hilarious. He pushes off and then looks at the ref saying, "Where's the flag?" All right. 3rd and 3. Here we go. 2 receivers each way. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here. Tyrone Tracy slips, tackles into the second level. And he's going into the Bengals territory up to about the 43-yard line goes Tyrone Tracy. Tracy's getting stronger as the game goes on. Beautiful. He's up to 15 carries, 48 yards. So yards per carry wise, it's not good at all. But he's earning every single yard. 1st and 10 now at the 44-yard line. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle here is Tracy. Tracy will get to the 40-yard line. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. After a gain of 3, brings up 2nd and 7. Can't believe how much the NFL wants the Giants to be good this year. Yeah. That would be like sending a super chat and then immediately asking for a refund. What's that? Heck, I think the NFC is wide open, so the comms are as good as anyone if Jaden manages rookie playoff pressure. Yeah. 3 receivers to the right side in the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back, looking, quick throw over to the left side, and gets swallowed. But does make the catch is Isaiah Hodges, excuse me. And it's 3rd down and short here for the Giants, as it would be a 53-yard field goal as it stands. Giants do not want to lose any ground here. This would be massive. No penalties. Here we go. I just can't listen to Tim for this game and skip watching the J-Men. I can just. Gotcha. Here we go. A long yard. So they've been going to the QB sneak in these situations. Do they do it again? Single back formation. Man in motions. Hodgins takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Tracy. Tracy slips and loses a yard. So now it's 4th and 2. You missed a 53-yarder earlier. Now it's a 54-yarder. Looks like they're going for it. Brian Daboll with 3.5 to go. They want to try to ice this game out and end it with a touchdown to take the lead and give the Bengals as little time as possible. Joseph missed from 47 earlier. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying, Justin. Yeah, exactly. How are the Bengals now just as dangerous team that plays to the level of their competition? Yeah, I don't know. Here we go. 3 receivers bunch to the right side. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking, going over the middle, and it's batted down! DJ Turner! Huge play there for the Bengals. 3:01 to go in the 4th quarter, and it's just a 3-point game. What a play by DJ Turner to bat that down. And with 36-yard line, 3:01 to play, 1st and 10, this is all looking poor for the Giants. They only have 2 timeouts remaining as well. How are the Bengals now just a dangerous team that plays to the level of their competition? Joe Burrow might be one of the most overrated quarterbacks in the league, including me. I like him a lot, and he makes me shake my head sometimes. He can be frustrating. New York got greedy. Yup. Sometimes you got to. You know, it's a horrible call when you don't get it. It's a great call when you do. And your kicker missed from 47 earlier. Now it's a 54-yard attempt. Do you really want to try that? It's a lack of a belief in your talent. But at the same time, is it? I don't know. Maybe you're believing in your offense. You don't really want to give the ball back to Joe Burrow at times too, right? I mean, if you tie the game, you give it to Joe Burrow, you never know. There goes my tie prediction game. Yep. Well, you never know. This game could still go to OT. There goes my time. How are the Bengals now adjusted there? Yep. All right, here we go. What? That looks delicious. That's only $7? No, you only get one of those sandwiches, right? You don't get both of those sandwiches for that Arby's $7 meal? No way, right? Arby's $7 meal. No, it's your choice. I gotcha. Your choice. I was to say. Okay. All right, here we go. Bengals up by 3 with 3 minutes to go. Can they ice this game out? No, it's either, yeah. The Broncos-Saints game looks good. Yeah. Except I don't want to watch Spencer Rattler, though. 3 receivers to the left side. Man in motion is Allen now. 2 receivers each way. Single back formation is Chase Brown. Takes a snap. Handoff right up the middle is Brown. Brown trying to bounce it out to the left side. Stiff arms Burns, but nowhere to go, and he's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So Giants with 2 timeouts are going to let this clock run. So they want to try to save their timeouts here. I would have used a timeout there. That was stupid. Why did they not use a timeout right there? I would have used one and then saved the other. I guess it doesn't matter in the end. Either way, it gets to the 2-minute warning. But not necessarily, because if they have to throw the ball at one point and they get an incompletion, they should have used the timeout there. That was stupid. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. 2 receivers each way. Chase Brown switches sides of the backfield from left to right. Joe takes a snap. Delayed handoff up the middle here. Chase Brown, nothing there. Loses another yard. Brian Burns on the play. So now the Giants will use the timeout here. Okay. I guess in the end, it probably doesn't make that much of a difference. But I don't know if they throw the ball again. Either way. Now it's 3rd and 12. This is big. You can upsize the fries for $1 more. I love me some Arby's. Yeah, the beef and cheddar is really good. And I love their buffalo sliders. Oh, their buffalo chicken sliders are so good. Tim, have you tried the chicken Big Mac? Nope. 3rd and 12. 2:12 to go. Joe Burrow. I would do a screen pass here if I was the Bengals. Let's see what they do. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Empty backfield set. Joe Burrow takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking, Burrow's looking to throw, escaping to his left side, keeps his eyes downfield, throwing it down the left, and it's caught! Andre Cephas, however you say his name, caught out of bounds. Unfortunately, he had to go out of bounds when he caught it, but wow. Stops the clock with 2:05. Great throw by Joe Burrow. Huge, big-time throw. Wow. All right. And you know what? Arby's curly fries might be my #1 fry in the game. Actually. 2 receivers each side. In the shotgun is Burrow. Takes a snap. Pitch play to the left is Chase. Chase cuts it up and fumbles! Oh my God, but it goes out of bounds. The Giants can't get it. Oh, the 2-minute warning. Wow, Chase Brown fumbles. Zach Moss earlier. Wow. So they have 1 timeout, but it does... Actually, was it a first down? No, it'll bring up 2nd and 2. Fortunate for the Bengals to get out of bounds. Yikes. Jack in the Box curly fries are close, but not as crispy. Gotcha. Rodney says, yikes. Yeah, that fumble was nutty. How many of you in the chat right now? We got a whopping 50 of you in the chat. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. Bum, 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 bum. Their sauces are great too. I love 3-pepper spice sauce. I've never had that one. I usually just stick to the two. Actually, really, I really like their honey mustard. Their honey mustard is very, very good. So I used to get tenders there back in college all the time, a 5-piece tender, and just dunk them all over the place in the honey mustard. But the 3-pepper spice sauce, that sounds interesting. What do you use those on? Tenders? Sandwiches? Like, what is that, something you could sprinkle onto your beef and cheddar? The Arby's sauce, though, is really good, too. Dang, I don't want Zach Taylor to get fired. I don't want kind coaches to start getting a bad rep, especially after Flores and Tua situation. I don't want kind coaches. I'm not sure. Fries and sandwich? Gotcha. The honey mustard in the chicken bacon Swiss makes the sandwich bliss. Is that the one for Arby's? Commanders-Panthers game is at 4. Yes, it's at 4 next week. So we will be live just before that. Alrighty. All right. Wow. All right, 158 to go here. Oh wait, I didn't play global. And I think you said Mozambique. Algeria. No. India. All right, here we go. In the shotgun is Burrow. 2 running backs in the backfield now. Man in motion. Doesn't go. 4 seconds on the play clock, getting reset under center. Trying to get him to jump, and doesn't work. So the Bengals will call timeout. Trying to get him to jump off sides, doesn't work. Where is it then? 2,300 kilometers? That's not that far, I guess. What is that? Like Oman? All right, a little closer. Ethiopia? Okay. What's this one? I always forget this one. Shoot. What is this here? I always forget this. Forever, I thought this was Ethiopia. The one that's at the very end. Zimbabwe? Is it Zimbabwe? In the pistol here, Joe Burrow. Man in motion is Allen. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Chase Brown into the second level. Chase Brown is going to run into the end zone. Touchdown. He does not slide to ice this game. He wanted it. Chase Brown into the end zone. Here we go. Wow, Chase Brown right up the gut. Wow, beautiful done. And Chase Brown just dives into the end zone, and it is 16-7, pinning an extra point. That helps my bet, because I definitely bet -4.5 for the Bengals. And I believe my buddy bet -9.5. Here we go. Evan McPherson to kick it through the uprights. The snap, the hold. The snap is up, and the kick is good. And it is now 17-7 here. Bengals on top. All right. Is it Somalia? Is it Somalia? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Zimbabwe? No, crap. What is up here? Is that Kenya? No, it's going the other way. Oh, it's the small country. What is this? I have no idea. Oh, are you guys saying Kuwait? It might be Kuwait, actually. No, I knew Kuwait was a small country, but he's a small country up there. Crap. This is Yemen. What is this? I don't know. What's across the way of Yemen? No idea. Anyway. Like, literally kind, good men. I got you. Greeny from ESPN hated Salah, but even he said that he's what he told. He said that's what he's told about him. Gotcha. I already guessed Ethiopia. It's bordering Ethiopia. It's the little small country right there north. Is that really Djibouti? Oh my gosh. Is that Djibouti? Djibouti. Wow. Why did it... Oh man, I always forget where Djibouti is. I, for some reason, always think it's over here somewhere. But man, good call. Good call. Tim, you think B-Rob's not playing hurt Commanders' offense, especially the running game? Yeah, of course. I mean, it's obviously not good to not have your number one running back in the field, but I don't think that was the main difference here. Please hold at 9.5. Good luck. Your booty, not mine. What up, Great Watubi? All right, 17-7. Bengals on top. Here we go. So Giants will get the ball back. They're down by 2. Now it's just a matter of will they hold? Is that a P. Diddy thing? Yeah. It's a McPherson ready to kick it away. Here goes the kick. And it will be a touchback. So 1:52 to go in the fourth quarter. At their own 30-yard line, Daniel Jones and company, what are they going to do? Now, the Bengals do have a couple of nice pass rushers, and in obvious passing situations, it could be tough for Daniel Jones. Let's see what Brian Daboll does about that. But they have Trey Hendrickson and Sam Hubbard. They can get after the quarterback. First and 10. In the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap, drops back, pressure, stepping up. There it is. It got hit as he throws, and it's batted down. Trey Hendrickson got a QB hit on that one. 2nd and 10. Let's put that on a t-shirt. What's that? All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. 3 receivers to the right side. In the shotgun, Jones takes a snap, drops back to pass. Pressure! Down goes Jones! Trey Hendrickson. 3rd down, and time is winding, but no, they used their last timeout. Yeah, we're definitely not putting Diddy on a t-shirt for our channel. Definitely not. Andrew Thomas gets beat on that one. He's going against a beast who gets to pin his ears back and just go after it. Yup. Ugh. Brutal. Djibouti? No. All right, here we go. 1:41 to go after the timeout. Now it's 3rd down and 16. That guy, Trey Hendrickson, right there is a beast. Redskins lost. It's trademark. Go crazy, Tim. There you go. That's a good idea. 3 receivers to the right side. In the shotgun is Jones. Takes a snap. They're going to chip Trey Hendrickson this time. Still get a little bit of a pressure. Now throws over to the left side, and it's batted down by Taylor Britt. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. There's a pass interference. Britt can't believe it. So frustrated. 1:36 to go in the fourth quarter. That will be a free first down. Jalen Hyatt finally gets the flag he's been crying for all day. No way I would have called pass interference there. After he pushed off and then begged for a pass interference, I don't care what the player does to you next time. It ain't going to be called. Wait, what's the flag? Oh my, jeez Louise. I mean, what is he supposed to do? He's making a play on the football and he hit it. Come on, there's got to be allowed contact if you hit the football. It's crazy. 3 receivers to the right side. In the shotgun is Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones takes a snap, drops back over the middle. Here is Wan'Dale Robinson diving to the ground, and he makes the grab. No timeouts left. Got to get there. 1.5 to go. Daniel Jones wants to spike it. 1st and 10. Daniel Jones takes a snap. There's the spike. 2 receivers each way now. But here we go. 2nd and 10. 1:21 to go in the 4th. 17-7. Dang, how did he hold on to the ball? No kidding. 1:21. Here we go. Wow, Dodgers won 9-0 against the Mets. Holy crap. All right, 3 receivers to the right side. In the shotgun is Daniel Jones. At the 42-yard line. No, at the 44-yard line. Wait, was there a flag? No. Just at the 44-yard line. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. Has time. Going to the right side. And it is going to be caught by Johnson. And goes out of bounds for a gain of about 6 or so. 3rd down and 4 now coming up for the Giants. That spike was the best throw he made all night. All right, they do give him the 37, so it'll be a gain of 7 on the play. 1:14 to go in the 4th. Here we go. 2 receivers each way. In the shotgun is Daniel Jones. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking, quick throw to the left side. It will be caught by Slayton. Slayton will try to get out of bounds, and he does not. The clock continues to run. 105, 104, hurrying up to the line. I had fun with you guys, saying goodnight. God bless. Thank you, Rob. Here we go. Daniel Jones will spike it with 55 seconds remaining, 2nd and 10. Wow, they're going to take the field goal now? No! That ruins the -9.5, KP. You need a missed field goal bad. It's a 45-yard field goal. Oh, no. KP is going to lose his bet. Oh, no. From the left hash. It is a snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is no good! Oh my God, KP, you survived! And the game is over. They can't stop the clock. Wow, he missed it wide left just like the last one. Unbelievable. And he just said anything's possible. I still have faith. That's awesome. Well, now the Bengals will just kneel this thing out, and it is over. So Bengals 17, Giants 7. Let's take a look here at the breakdown of the stats. All right. Joe Burrow, 19 for 28, 208 yards, a touchdown and a pick. 4 sacks, 25 yards. Daniel Jones, 22 for 41, 205 yards, a touchdown and a pick. The pick came off a hit as he threw. He was sacked twice for 15 yards. Joe Burrow, leading rusher in the game with 4 carries, 55 yards and a touch. Oh, wait, as he kneels it down, never mind, he loses that status. And then Daniel Jones, 11 carries, 56 yards, is the leading rusher now. Leading rusher for the Bengals, 4 carries, 5 carries now, 54 yards, I guess, for a touchdown after the couple of kneel downs. I feel like a kneel down should not count against your stats. I don't know. That's just me, I guess. Anyway, Chase Brown also had 10 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown. Leading receiver in the game is T. Higgins, 7 catches, 77 yards on 7 targets. Love 7 today. Darius Slayton, 6 catches, 57 yards, is the leading receiver for the Giants. Zach Moss lost a fumble with McFadden recovering, and it was Jermaine Pratt who got the interception. Leading tackler in the game, you have a tie with Logan Wilson and Tyler Newman, both with 9. on the day. The field goal kickers, 1 for 1 for field goals for McPherson and 2 for 2 on extra points. Greg Joseph, 0 for 2 on field goals, 1 for 1 on extra points. Few punts from each team. Heading over to the team stats. I guess not because it doesn't work. All right, now we're at the team stats. First downs, you have 24-13 in favor of the Giants. They actually win the first down, almost doubling them up. But third down efficiency was not very good. 5 for 15 for the Giants, but they did go 3 for 5 on fourth down. 4 for 11 on third down for the Bengals. Total yards, you have 309 to 304, so close in that department. Both teams with a single turnover. The penalties, you have 6 penalties for 67 yards against the Bengals, 2 penalties for 9 yards against the Giants. Time of possession is in favor of the Giants, 34:07 to 25:53. And that is the ball game. Bengals 17, Giants 7. And appreciate all of you in the chats. Tim, the Giants are such pooty. It makes me laugh. Absolutely. Ray Finkel, baby. Finkel is Einhorn. I don't want to hear that if we had a kicker, we would have won anymore. Yep. Cincinnati Bengals 2 and 4, and the Giants 2 and 4. Yep. Absolutely. That's awesome. Money sings. There you go. Perfect. All right, well, I'm going to call it a night. Have a good one. That's what I'm about to do. Appreciate all of you. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you being here. We will see you tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we have, I already forget, it is the Bills and Jets. So a division rivalry. We'll get Josh Allen versus Aaron Rodgers tomorrow night, and we will see you then. So after all that, I will see you next time. And until next time, see you!